Okay, what's up, everyone? Happy Monday to all of you guys in the chat. What's up? What's up? Happy Monday. I have an awesome, lovely guest here. You guys know her as Jane the Seeker. You've already seen her on most of the readers' YouTube live streams and all that too, and especially on her channel, Jane the Seeker. What is up to you guys? Happy Monday in these YouTube streets. I am your host. Some of you guys know me as Jay, offline on YouTube, off the social media platforms and all that. Some of you guys know me on social media as Herc420 on Instagram. And a lot of you guys know me as Herc213 on YouTube, in these YouTube streets. And we're back for another Mindful Monday community conversations live stream for you guys today. But before we start, I just want to give a big shout out to Jane the Seeker over here on my right. And we're going to say hi to the folks here too. So what's up to Stacy? Let me highlight where she says, hello, Stacy. She says, hello, everyone. Welcome. Please get comfy, grab some snacks, a drink, and enjoy yourself. Yes, Stacy, hold up. Since you said that too, I've been drinking my tea with my cup that I got from EQ. So cheers to all you guys.
Does that have a crystal in it?
Yeah, I got the black chamomile with this one too. So I actually bought two. I bought one for my friend's birthday in January, and I bought another one for myself. So this is actually a gift from EQ. So shout out to my big sister EQ for the gift, and also with their website too is amazing. I highly recommend just checking out her Amazon store, EQ's Amazon store. If you guys want to check it out too, it'll be in the description box below if you guys are watching this on a replay. And if you guys want to check out Jane the Seeker's channel too, her channel will be in the description box also. So
did you see where I got my real name now? I'm not just like a bunch of I'm Jane the Seeker Tarot.
Yes, that is beautiful. That's awesome, Jane. Jane the Seeker Tarot. And I love your hair, by the way, Jane. It looks very distinguished. It's very cool. It's kind of like in the comic books. It's kind of like you see the Rogue. It has that silver streak and it's brown. That's cool. I like it.
This is God made by God. I have done nothing to my hair, and my powerful inner goddess is screaming to come out.
Hey, that's what's up. Let it out, like the phoenix. So hello, Stacy, and hello, Patricia. Good to see you.
Oh, wrong way.
You doing karate moves?
I'm trying to wave to the. See, for me, it's backwards.
Yeah.
See, I see the chat there, and I was waving. I don't know. Go on.
Oh, no worries. I was just saying hi to Dev H. He says hello to myself and Jane and to everyone in the chat. And here is Deann, Shield Maidens Tarot. She says, hi, Jay. I can't find a link to log in. Can you send it again? Yeah, of course, Deann. I thought I sent it, email to you, but I'll send it to you again. So let me check my email, and I'm going to send you an invite, Deann. I'm getting names confused now. I hope I ain't getting old. But I got to drink some tea too. So
there you go.
Yep.
Have a drink.
Take a sip. Take a sip. Yep. Yes, Deann, I'm going to send you that link right now. I'm going to email it to you again. So let me see if I can find your email. But much love to all you guys in the chat room also, especially for those who are tuning in live right now, watching a replay. And so, let me see. Actually, there it is. Find you. There you go. I'll send you the link.
Hello, everyone out there.
Yes, big love to all you guys.
Hello, everyone. I'm backwards.
You're backwards. Oh no. And so let me see.
Did you
okay,
get
Deann. What's that?
Did you get my One Punch Man comment?
Yeah, I did.
I understand it.
I was so touched. What's that?
You did understand it, right?
Yeah,
you
the One Punch
Man, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. One of
That's
my faves.
awesome. I love that character. He's a powerhouse. I mean, I've seen like footage of him fighting Goku, and he couldn't even budge compared to his power level. He's a powerhouse. He's kind of like in the league with Superman, the Hulk, and Hercules. So it's like, boom, and the one punch vibe. So,
well, because what he did was he had to go inside, and in the beginning, he was always inside thinking, and he was in that position, and then he went out, and somebody made him angry, and yeah. I mean, whatever happened, I love that story though.
That's awesome.
Hi,
There we go. There's Deann.
Hi. I don't know what happened, Jay. I'm sorry. I had it on the email, and then I looked. I couldn't find it. I looked through all my emails. I looked through the trash folder to see if accidentally. But anyway, I'm here. Thank you.
You're welcome. No problem. No problem. Because I'm always here to help my people out too. So it's all good, But it's always good to see you, Deann. Especially if I hung out with you on Ron's channel too. Birthday boy, Ron Unconditional Love Tarot.
That was fun. That was long though. We was on for 4 hours, I think. We
I had to
all
take
ready to go to bed by the end.
Right? I had to take a rain check. I was like, oh, I can't if I could do 4 hours no more. I got to do at least 2,
I know, and we're 2 hours ahead of them. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning or something here.
Yes. But it was fun though.
It was fun, and I got to meet Sharon.
Yeah, big sis Sharon Lee. Yes, love her. She cracks me up every time, and I always learn something from her. She always keeps me up, on my toes too. It's like, yo, pay attention. I was like, oh, okay. Easy. But it's all for love though. But anyways, what's up, Silver? Good to see you. Let's say hi to everyone in the chat. It's Sheilah Davison. What's up, Sheilah? And T-Barb. What's up, T-Barb?
Hi, Shari Ross. I got my iPad, so until it dies, I can see some of the comments.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said I can put my iPad on again, so until it dies, like it did on Ron's, then I can see some of the comments. But so if I'm looking down at that. But yeah, if it dies, then you have to tell me the question.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Hey, Melinda, good to see you. What's up, Melinda? Yes, indeed. So, and Michelle, my bell. What's up, Michelle?
Yep, I love that name.
I know, it's so cool. It suits her.
I don't know if you're too young to remember the song, but that song is going through my head right now.
I think I am too. I'm not thinking anything.
Yeah, you're too young to remember that.
It's the Beatles, Jay.
Oh, the Beatles. Of course.
Okay. Sont des bons qui vont très bien ensemble.
Oh, you even know the French part of it.
No, yes, oui. That's the only French I know.
Your hair is pretty, Jane.
Oh, I thank you.
I love the color with the dark and then the silver's pretty.
It is, isn't it? It's distinguished.
Yeah. Thank you. And I showered today.
Me too.
So did
I smell good?
Gotta stay clean in these YouTube streets. Yep, can't be funky, So
I didn't curl my hair though. I thought, Jay didn't curl his hair. Jay didn't curl his hair either.
No, my hair is surprisingly smooth since it's all fluffy, but I think I need a haircut though, because I like my hair short and it's easy to maintain. But I like it like this for now too. So probably
guys
like around
are lucky that way that they can do that.
Yeah. So yes, what's up, Misty? Good to see you, Misty. Blessings to you also, Misty. Always good to see you. I'm say hi to everybody. We got Stone Marble in the house. What's up, Stone Marble? I said I'll be lurking today because I'm on my phone. I won't be. Oh, I understand, Stone Marble. It's all good. It's always good to see you though, Miss Stone Marble. And the best hugger in the world, Greeter. What's up, Greeter? Good to see you. Yes, indeed. The best hugger in the world is Greeter. Oh, Minnassa. What's up, Minnassa? Good to see you also. Always good to see you, my friend. Yes, indeed. And I think that's... Oh, it's a lot of comments here.
There is.
Yes, yes, indeed. And just like, with this live stream today, too, guys, I just want to talk about something that's really, important too. And you guys probably could sense this too, since it's the month of February and it's like Valentine's Day weekend next week, and, and so on and so forth. And I just want to have an open conversation about self love. And it's kind of like, I'm just going to share a really cool story that happened with me yesterday, and I shared this on Sharon Lee's channel too. Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot, and when I say that name, I want some strawberry pie for some reason. So
Yeah, not the rhubarb though. I like the strawberry.
I know, the rhubarb can be pretty intense, So it's like I almost want the strawberries, But the story I want to share with you guys today is just like when I was just on Sharon Lee's channel, I noticed I heard something from outside of my window, and it just like woof, like something just flew, and I was like, it made me jump. I was like, what the hell was that? And so I looked to my window and I saw a hawk. I kid you not, it was a huge hawk. It was kind of like it was a brown hawk too. It's kind of like it stood near like my next door neighbor's bush, and then I was just staring at it for the next few minutes, and then it looked at me dead in the eyes, and it stared at me for a few minutes. I
Oh,
was looking at
wow.
this hawk, and it's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, you should look that up. See, like, what's the spiritual meaning of a hawk, or maybe see if there's something you can find out about that, Just curiosity.
Yeah, but I was gonna go to that, Deann, because when I was just staring at this hawk, it turned its head like like hello. It's kind of like communicating, but then like a few minutes later, it just flew out to the next door neighbors, and then like I just never saw it again. But I just really learned something from that hawk, and it's just it was kind of like it was just like the way it was coming down. It was like really just like soaring to new heights, just looking at things from a higher perspective. And then it's kind of like, when I was intuitively just communicating with the hawk, just look at him like the hawk eye to eye. I wasn't sure it was a male or a female. I felt like a masculine presence too. And it was kind of like a messenger, because it's like, with hawks, they're very like, I would even look this up, Deann, and it's just like, it really talks about what the spiritual meaning of the hawk. It's like clairvoyance and power and so on and so forth. I'm going to still do my research about it, but I just really want to just, address that too when it comes towards like the hawk, because it's like, and what I learned from it is just looking at things from a higher perspective. And just it was just so interesting. And it's just like with just with life too, it's just like things can really challenge us, but at the same time, it's always good to really love ourselves. And especially with Valentine's Day next week around the corner, and it's just really important to remind ourselves to love ourselves too on a regular basis. And just like it's good to always show appreciation towards people that we care about, our spouses, our girlfriends, boyfriends, you name it. But at the same time, especially if people who are single or young or even older too, who are just having that challenging times for ourselves, it's always important for us to really be mindful of ourselves too, and also practice self-love on a regular basis. And so that's pretty much I want to share with you guys too with this topic. And I'm going to continue to talk about this too on Wednesday, to share any practices that can help us practice self-love too. Just right now too, just I want to have an open conversation about self-love too, because I believe, especially for us too who are in the spiritual communities and self-care communities also, and the creative ones too, like if you guys are into gaming, if you guys are into music, you know um and so on and so forth. And just really always find ways to really practice self-love and have an open conversation about it. So with that being said, I'm going to ask you guys, Jane and Deann and everyone in the chat room, how do you guys practice self-love on a regular basis, if you're open to share that? And I'm going to give the mic to you, just like I said in the wrestling gig. So that's all.
Oh, gosh. You go first, Jane.
Well, I shower once a month, whether or not I need it. No. I'm joking. Self-care for me is I really like to lavish myself with crystals. And I will put them, sometimes I'll make grids. Sometimes I will put them all over my body, and I will do a nice meditation, like laying down with the you know, I take care of my chakras like crazy. For me, self-care, I have to really take care of myself, because I don't get what I need anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's I know exactly what I need. And like this little silly little crystal, okay? It's like doesn't look like much, but it gets fiery red, it changes all different colors, and I had lost it. And it's one of my pretties. I call it my pretties. This is another pretty. And it's like they're like my friends. And I couldn't find it for the longest time. And I'm like, where is it? I'm not going to freak out, because I'm going to find it. And finally I was like, you know, every time I get my cards out of my bags that I have them in, I have crystals in there with them. I looked in the bag, and there it was, with one of my favorite decks of cards. So I put my favorite rock with my favorite cards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's deep. And, you know, Jane, since you're sharing the crystal, what's that white one called that you said you call it your pretty? Because I have my amethystite and the crystals, and I got this broken one, the one I cleared for negative energy. My friend
I
gave me
love this one.
Oh, you do? You got that one
Yeah,
too?
Labradorite. Over here. I love this one.
Oh, that is a labradorite. Yeah.
Yeah, my necklace is a labradorite too that I have on today.
I have a lot of labradorite.
Me too. I'm drawn to it for some reason, and amethyst, and you know, just I love crystals. I like the rose quartz. They make me feel good too. I've loved rocks and crystals since I was a little girl, you know, and I can't get enough of them. The pendulums, the crystal pendulums, I love those too. But I don't know, for my self-care, I guess it would be, I like to spend time alone a lot of times reading. I like to be able to, I know it's not a good thing to say as a hobby, but I love my shows. Me and my husband, we love our shows, just sitting and relaxing and watching a show together, and just music. I think music is the thing that relaxes me the most. I love 50s, 60s, 70s music. If I'm cleaning house, I'll play the 50s, the doo-wop, the stuff that makes me kind of, you know, get up and going, or even the old disco back in the days when it reminds me, like the Bee Gees and stuff, takes me back to when I used to go skating every Saturday at the roller rink, and the disco ball was going and we were skating around for hours. And it just brings back memories. So music, I would say, probably would be number one. The 70s takes me back to being a teenager. I don't think there's anything as much as music that can calm your soul, that can make you happy, that can bring back memories, that can make you cry, can make me, even if I miss my mom, I can listen to the old 40s music and the big band music that my mom used to love, or the old movies that she used to watch. So yeah, that would be mine. I know that's probably a silly thing, but yeah, I like the crystals, I like my cards, but I like my music.
You know, Deann, and I just love your energy when you said about shows, because you know what? I don't think that's a bad thing when we watch shows, because you know, there's so many categories that we can learn from too. And it's just like, you know, out of you guys, there's so much streaming stuff now. You can watch something about, you know, the aliens, talk about tarot. We could talk about frog medicine on Gaia. It's like, it's like, especially now too, it's like blown away with like the streaming services that you can really just, you know, to do, especially if you want to watch something that's pretty powerful, like, you know. And so when you mentioned shows, Deann, and just really, I just got the image of me of what, like the Gaia Network too, if you guys ever heard of that. And it's just like, you know, because, you know, sometimes, and I'm just going to bring myself into this, I watched a lot of stuff on there too. It's like there was this one thing about the Real Men in Black, but then there's another times, you know, where I'm just, you know, either I'm cleaning my room or practicing yoga. It's just like after I was done, I'll be watching the Avengers cartoons on the Disney Plus channel. And it's just like, you know, I'll just watch that for at least the whole freaking week. I'm like the most binge cartoon watching person you'll ever meet.
I love
Because
the
my
old
dad,
Looney Tune cartoons. I'll sit and watch those
yeah,
on a Saturday. Me and my husband both will play them. Makes us laugh. The world's too serious. We watch too much crap with the politics, with, I mean, you know, and I get into that too. But when I'm getting to where stuff's getting me down, where I want to cry, where I can't take it anymore, my husband's like, come on, honey, let's go watch a good comedy, or let's put on some old, you know, my old shows I used to watch. You know, I Love Lucy, Bewitched, Honeymooners. You know, I know
ooh,
just stuff to make me laugh and not think about
ooh,
the world, you know, sometimes. I think sometimes we need to not think about, you have to think about it, but sometimes you need to not think about it. Listen to your music, watch funny shows, you know.
yeah, and that's a good point too, Deann. And because it's like, you just did a mic drop there when it comes towards, just can't, just gotta, not take ourselves seriously and just, really just tune into something, things that we love to do. And it's just like the cool thing about entertainment, and especially the things that we watch, like on certain streams too, like on Netflix or Gaia or Disney Plus or on YouTube. It's just like we can learn some stuff too, that could really
Yes.
just blow our mind. And it's just like you never thought, you could really learn that, especially if you're watching like Looney Tunes. You could really learn how to really just, be silly, not take yourself
Silly.
too seriously. And just like, like with the Avengers cartoons, you could always learn how to, in a really cool ways to build your confidence up, really love yourself. You could be like Captain America, the Sentinel of Liberty, but also he's the kind of person who never gives up. And that's kind of, if you see those traits in certain characters who are not real, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
are these kind of personalities where you can really just inspire to. I think that's the most coolest thing ever, especially if you could really, if it's like, if kids watch that, I mean, hey, that is the coolest thing ever. And it's just like, even on YouTube, like for the like the stuff that we do with the pulling cards, and it's just doing readings for people too. It's just like it's really good to really just watch content that's healthy, that's fun, that makes you laugh, that makes you think. You can learn something from it too. So
Yeah.
that's
And I learned from people, you guys. I learned from watching all you other YouTubers too, you know, that do readings. And it was kind of cool to feel like I'm not all by myself. I'm not the only weird. I don't say weirdo because my family would say so, but I'm not the only one who loves this stuff. And it's fun to be able to meet you guys and see how you all read different, and everybody has their own personality. And so, yeah, it's so, I've learned a lot from YouTube.
Yes, and Deann, and to you, Jane, I learned a lot from you guys too, because I'm 33, I'm still young. I got a whole lot of stuff to learn, just growing up and listen. Because I always, my parents, the stuff that my parents, I learned from them is really still engraved in me too. But I'm still at the point where I'm still open to learn, about certain things, even if it goes outside my comfort zone a little bit. If they really just with constructive criticism, it's like, huh, okay. It's like I kind of really understand what they're saying, but it's like, maybe the delivery I didn't like too. It's probably like, okay, I know what you're trying to say, but if you really just break it down and it's just like, listen to what people are trying to say, what they're trying to teach you, and
Yeah.
etc. And it's just so cool. And just like with you, Jane and Deann, it's just like I always learn something from you guys on a regular basis. It's just like, you, Jane, how you clear your chakras. I was like, that is so cool. And it's just like, with you, Deann, is how to have fun too, on a regular basis. Because sometimes with me, sometimes I get to a point as a man, it's like I take myself too seriously. I have a stoic face. And like, like you said,
I
Jane,
think you have a
one punch.
sweet face.
I appreciate the compliments. And it's just
I
like,
mean it.
sometimes, it's like, I get, especially when by myself, I get half a face. So I'm like Batman, like Batman is, he's all stoic and he's quiet, but he's in this cave. I'm like that sometimes when I'm serious. And it's like, especially when I'm pissed off, it's like, I just like have this blank face. It's like, don't talk to me, but
I want to
it's
be
like,
alone.
exactly. Or if I'm like that, I'm researching something too. So it's kind of like it could go both ways, but at the same time, I don't get stuck in that place too, because in the past, I used to get stuck in there a lot. When I'm just in a bad mood, I'll stay in that way, but not anymore. I'm totally the way to let go, move on, especially how to, coming back to the topic of loving ourselves. It's like, you know what? I can be in a better place than I was before. I could strive to move forward. I can inspire others to do that too in their own way. And I think that's beautiful. And I actually learned that from all you guys too. especially
I
people
was
in the chat.
terrified to do this. I was scared to death to do this. I thought, I don't even like my picture taken. I mean, I tried to get out of it on my wedding, I mean, I'm that bad. But I thought, what if I make a fool of myself? What if I say something wrong? What if? And then I seen all you guys doing it. And my daughter kept encouraging me. And now it's like I got afraid over that fear, and I did it anyway, even though I was afraid. And look how many great people I got to meet because I did that.
Yes, and I want to give a big shout out to Kathleen J Lightworker. She is one of my closest and awesome buds out there too, and she just sent something that's really cool. She says, "Scent aromatherapy scent is a powerful remembrance."
Oh my gosh.
Kathleen, and it's just like that's in the way, that's what I sell too with aromatherapy and scents, because that really just helps us, practice self-love too, to where we can just just use a plant that can really help us, practice self-love, like lavender. Lavender very helps us open our throat chakras because it's very calming plant. And peppermint helps us get things on the go too. And cinnamon just helps us protect ourselves. And citrus help us, wake us up in the morning too. And you combine those kind of things too. Oh, so many things. And you can even do that in your own way. That's the most fun part. I could just sell you the essential oils, but I could give you information. But what you guys can really deal with them is how you can really make your own blends and so on and so forth. That's really up to you guys, and that's the coolest thing ever. So big shout out to you, Kathleen J Lightworker. Yes, much love to you. And if you guys want to check out her channel, as well as Deann's channel and Jane's channel, they'll be in the description box below. So I'm always going to give a shout out to all the peeps in here too.
Going back to the whole scent and music thing, this last weekend. Now my husband isn't. He knows what I do, and he knows that I have to do what I do. I mean, I am being led completely and totally by a higher power, and there's so many things that I could talk about right now, but I won't. But what happened this weekend? When you talk about scents, and I know this is not essential oils, but I was sitting on the floor of the living room, or I was sitting on the floor. I don't know why. And all of a sudden, I smelled something. Well, first I saw something, and I didn't realize. I'm like, "Did you see that?" to my husband, and he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what it was." And then this scent came by me, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's my husband's mom." And I didn't know what to do, because I'm sitting here going, and she's telling me things that she wants Mike to know that she's there. And I'm just like, I don't know how to do this. So finally I'm like, "Okay, honey, I don't know how you're going to take this, but your mother's here, and she is very, very happy that you have moved back to your home state." And that's all the message that she wanted to give him at the time. She was just there, and she was happy. But people come in with sense and with music. Because like another thing that happened to me fairly recently was I kept hearing this one song over and over and over and over again. And you wouldn't know it, Jay. You probably would, Deann. Procol Harum's Whiter Shade of Pale.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and I'm like, why do I keep hearing this song? I mean, in my head, okay? Everything's in my head. And finally, it's in my head, and I said to my husband, I'm like, "What is a Vestal Virgin?" And he's like, "A Vestal Virgin?" And my husband is very intelligent, okay? I just got to say. The man knows, like, so much. And he's like, he goes, "Vessel Virgin?" And I said, "No, Vestal Virgin." And we were trying to figure it out. Well, I looked it up through music, through my guides, hammering that song into me for like a week. I have now come to believe that I was, and probably many of us, I was a Vestal Virgin.
What is it?
A Vestal Virgin was during ancient Rome, and this was like before okay, so women were supposed to just get married and have babies. That was your thing. But Vestal virgins were chosen when they were about 8 or 10 years old from upper class families, and you had to take a vow of chastity for 30 years.
Wow.
And you were the keeper of the hearth. You were they were goddesses of the hearth.
Okay. I've heard of that, I think.
Rome believed that as long as this fire burned, that Rome would
survive, huh?
Would survive. And so Vestal virgins were a way to keep the ancient goddess wisdom, because we kept the fires burning, and we also did rituals that priests were not allowed to do. So they kept Vestal virgins for that.
That's interesting. I had heard about the fire at Rome and the virgins that, guarded it and were considered almost like goddesses, but I didn't know they were called Vestal virgins. So that's cool. Now I know what that means.
Yeah. So I anybody out there, if you have heard of Vestal virgin, think you're a Vestal virgin, email me, because I'm trying to find my goddesses. And this goes for male, female, because we have been both male, female. We have been everything in our lifetimes. We have been male and female. So I think that if a man was to come up to me and say, I believe I was a Vestal virgin, I would say, then you probably were. Because just in this life, just because you're in this life, you're a man, doesn't mean that in 382 AD, or 717 BC, you weren't a woman.
Interesting. Now I'm curious about my past lifestyle, Jane. Now you got my curiosity, because
I'm getting a reading done Saturday. This coming Saturday, Lena Rodriguez is going to call me, and she's going to do a past life reading on me. So I'll have to come back and tell you what she said.
Nice. Awesome.
My past life regressions never brought up the Vestal virgin. I went to the cosmos. I went to before I incarnated, and I have a really good hypnotherapist that I go and see. But I was in the cosmos. It was before I incarnated. And then I had, so this one time I had 3 lives. One was before I was just pure energy. And that's where I learned that we are everything and nothing at the same time. We are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And this is true of every moment of every day. That was the truth that was handed to me when I went into the cosmos in that session. And I believe it to be true. But then I was a guy named Tony who had a great life. And he died an old man with kids all around him. He had a family. He was great. I loved Tony. And then I was a guy named Jerry Fitzpatrick. And I was a soldier. And Jane, this incarnation, me, I was like, he's on the wrong side. He's on the wrong side. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. I kept saying, this is wrong. But I had to live this life, this soldier that I was back then, even though Jane wouldn't be on that side fighting for whatever Jerry was fighting for. Jerry truly believed what he was doing. And he was on this hill, and he was shooting, and they were there was a battle, and he was like in a foxhole with a bunch of his other guys. And somebody came around. All of a sudden, I felt I got shot in the back. And I was like, you dirty, that's not how you war. That's not how war is done. And I got so upset and I saw all my men like trying to climb out of the foxhole because we had all been shot in the back. And then I was just like, I was just like, that's not the way it's done. That's not the way it's done. And then he came around and shot me in the head right there.
From being hypnotized, you got to find all this out?
Yeah.
From being where do you live at? What state, I mean?
I live in Indiana.
Oh, okay. I live in Illinois, but I don't know of any hypnotists around here.
Well, you don't, a lot of them will do, we've all gone online and they will do it over Zoom. But, you might find out a whole bunch of stuff from
Okay, cool.
So, like do that. And then if you ever want, let's use all of our tools in the toolbox that we have, And if you ever do want, I think in my About Me section of my page, I have her name and phone number.
Okay, cool. Thank
She
you
doesn't have
for telling me that.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to check out Jane's channel, it'll be in the description box below. And the same goes for Deann. And Kathleen has something to share too. I'm going to highlight it. She says, Somatic teachings advise us to let go of linear time. Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm learning some stuff for here today, guys.
Me too. I don't know not that much about shamanistic things either. I'd be interested to read more about that too.
Well, time is a human construct.
Yeah.
It's a human, yes, the sun goes up but as far as like time zones, we are layers and layers and layers of dimensions. Right now, there is like a Jane that's somewhere right around me that's similar to me, but different from me too.
You know what it makes me think of, Jay? You might appreciate this thought. You like games. Well, it makes me think when you play a game, especially a game that is like you have to make a decision. Do I go this way or do I go that way? In that game is every scenario that there could be. If I go this way, this is going to happen. If I go that way, that's going to happen. Because I like those mystery games where it's like, do I go in this door? Do I go in that door? Anyway, so I wonder if it's like that, if it's like there is like the scenario of any choice that you possibly could make. Because I say with my husband, if I hadn't have been out that particular night, I didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. We wouldn't have met. So is there like another me in a scenario where if I didn't go that night, what would have happened to my life? Just what you said kind of is interesting. Makes me think that.
Yeah.
Nothing's impossible.
Yeah, and now just getting back to the multiverse theory too. Now it's just you guys talking about different versions of ourselves. It's like there could be another version of me that's the totally opposite. I don't want to think.
Yeah. There could be an evil Jay.
What do they call that?
Could be evil me.
Superhero books. It's where it's the opposite. Where like there's Spider-Man, like you like Spider-Man, and then there's the opposite, the Black Spider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just like that's you guys mentioned that too. That's kind of like the end thing in the superhero community now, the multiverse kind of thing. Like there's a version of Iron Man that's looks like Tom Cruise, or doesn't want to still Robert Downey Jr. looks he's still alive. And I'm not trying to spoil the any guys who are into that. It's just like I'm gonna bring it back to us. It's like there's another version of me that's a woman. So it's kind of like you never know. It's just like that's the most interesting thing I want to explore too. Is because like I want to learn more about my past life too, because I feel I'm gonna share you a dream I had too, because I think I was watching Terminator last week too, and this was like was that
that's one of my favorite movies, Terminator.
Oh yeah, Terminator 1, 2, and the
Terminator 2.
I'll be back.
Number 2, and Shrek 2. Those are the two movies. But go on.
Okay. I was gonna say I had this dream where I was in this kind of like semi-apocalyptic world, but I'll say like I was in a war, but I was kind of like I saw a whole bunch of spaceships. The sky was like it wasn't like apocalyptic, but the sky was clear, but it was kind of like I seen a bunch of ships. And I was like, interesting. I wasn't like shooting anybody. I was just trying to help people out. I was kind of like a like a nurse or something too. But it was just really daunting me. I was like, how come knowing I'm having a dream, because I know it wasn't real. It was kind of like a lucid dream, but it was just so surreal because it felt like a Terminator kind of like a Star Trek kind of feeling. It was kind of like those worlds together. And it's just like, I woke up, I was like, that was a cool dream, but it was weird. But then like, now I'm just curious about, probably who I was, in the past too. Probably I was probably as a healer as the past too. The stuff that I was, doing now, because we're stuff that we're we're passionate about really just goes back to our past lives too. That's another thing I learned from Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, because he says something about him being in Atlantis, and he was, a keeper in that too. And it's just like, whoa, that's interesting. He's basically, the same place for Aquaman was from too. So it's kind of like, huh, interesting.
Yeah, and when we die and have our life review, will they be able to tell us, here's the decision you made that wasn't good. Now here's what would have happened if you would have made this better decision,
No,
I wonder about that too.
No, I don't believe so. I believe that our energy probably all collects and goes back, but I think each particular life gets its own life review. I don't think there's if you would have done this would have happened.
That's what I wondered.
I don't think so. I think this is what you did. This is how other people felt when you did that.
And will you have to feel?
And you have to feel that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my own personal. I don't think that every single possible in different time space continuums,
right?
There's my energy is somewhere else doing something else,
right?
I don't think I have to be accountable for that energy at that particular time.
That makes sense. Just what you did and how you affected others, and maybe if you hurt somebody, you can feel what that felt like, so that you can feel the remorse of that, to be better.
The pain.
Mm-hmm.
I
want a remote that goes fast forward on all the bad things I did in my life. Like when I was in my 20s, I want a remote to just remote right past that. Fast forward.
But Jay, what if you were, are you sure you didn't astro travel?
I'm just curious. Maybe that's a good point, Jane. I'll have to really just do some research. Maybe I did in some ways too, as astro travel, because I had some really wicked dreams. I was in heaven. I was, I was flying. I knew I was flying. I was holding the moon with my hand, and my dad was there in the room just talking. And I can really remember it, and I was just there. And it's just like the one that stood out the most was the one in heaven, and the one in 2014. I was talking to someone who didn't have a face, but her hair was really beautiful. It was like, whoa, who is this? But I didn't know who it was. So it's kind of like, probably one of my guides, but I didn't know who she was. She was just a blank, like a faceless woman with long hair. And it was just, we were talking in the field, just like it was a very calm and beautiful scene.
Then you want to go right back to sleep so you can finish those dreams sometimes.
Right? I hear you. But I just wanted to, I want to say hi to K Travel. What's up,
Thank you, K Travel. She's just subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Cool stuff, guys. And False Teeth says, I invite you to watch a video I made yesterday called ATs. Yes, I'll check it out, Melinda. Thank you. Yes, shout out to you, K Travels, and Minnassa too. You said something that's very, very important. I'm going to highlight it at the end of the live stream, And so, but anyways, yeah, that's a good point that Jane made, just about if I astro traveled, because I probably did. I probably didn't notice too.
Yeah, I've tried like listening to those things with my headphones where it talks about listen to this and trying to breathe and trying to make myself astral travel. But I think I've got that little part of me that is afraid of what if it happens? What if I can't get back in my body? There's that little, so that's probably why I'm not having it happen too, is because I've got that little tiny bit of fear that what if that, just like how I was afraid at first to get on YouTube, that what if I can't get back in, or what if, so I think that's what's stopping me. I got to work on that.
You got this, Deann. I believe in you. And just, Kathleen, I'll definitely will email you, because I do actually want a past life reading too. So I definitely will take your offer on that. So I'll definitely email you this week, just so we can work something out. But thank you for that offer, Kathleen J Lightworker. You're so awesome, unique. And same goes to Jane and Deann too. And it's just like, I'm going to go back to that dream I had too. Just, I was talking to this faceless woman with beautiful long hair. And it's just like, it was that time when my grandpa was passing too. And I was just like, and I just woke up just gasping for air. And I told my parents this, and they were just like, surprised, like I had this kind of dreams. And even just like the second one I'm going to share with you now too is just like I was in the stairway of heaven. It was kind of like you know those matchings that you see like like most celebrities had, but it was all white. It was very gorgeous. I was like, where am I? I was like, what the hell? I didn't say it like that. I was just looking at my surroundings of it. It was like a stairway. So I walked up, right? And I saw two blonde girls too. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like a symbol because at the time I was going through a breakup and it was kind of like, they just walked past me and I just kept walking up. So that like, I went up to, the stairway. And then when I got to the top, I saw this guy who looked just like me in a suit. And it's because kind of like, and I was just looking at him, but I wasn't like sure. Like I didn't say anything. I just looked at him. I was like, is that me? It's like, is that my potential me or is this another version of me? And then all of a sudden I woke up too. I was like, huh, interesting. That was an interesting dream. That was other than that, but that's one I also want to share with you, Jane and Deann. I probably did astral travel though, Jane, but I probably didn't even notice. So
I love those kind of dreams that that you just want to go back to. When you guys were talking about smells, what the thing I was thinking of the most is I always dream my best smell in the whole world, the two best smells to me in the whole world is one, lilacs. I always dream that when I'm in heaven, there'll be just tons of lilacs and wildflowers, and it'll be smell like lilacs. Lilacs make me happier than any other smell. And the other one that makes me think of my mom is when I smell turkey, because it makes me think of all the Thanksgivings. And there was one time there was nobody here that was cooking turkey. And I could smell like turkey in the oven, like in Thanksgiving when Mom would put turkey and dressing, and she was the best cook, and I miss her so much. But I smelled turkey, and I just laid there, and I knew it wasn't real. I'm like, I know this isn't nobody's, but it was like I felt like it was Mom, that smell, and it's such a silly smell to think of that. You know what I mean? But that made me think of Mom. Yeah. Something your mother cooked,
Probably was your mom.
I felt like it was, but I just kept, and I'm like, there was no windows open,
She was coming
like,
in
Gail,
to
are you cooking turkey? He said no.
Now I'm getting hungry thinking about turkey now.
I'm making spaghetti today.
That's my I don't know if you guys saw the post I posted on my social media, but my friend of mine did like this 5 facts about me, and I tagged 10 friends of mine. And the first thing I said on there is this pasta is my kryptonite, especially spaghetti. So it's kind of like I love it, but I get weak in the knees when I smell pasta because my mom used to make it, and it's just like when I was for my birthday or for just on occasion, just have something to eat for dinner. It's like, oh man, I was like, I get instantly hungry. It's like, is it done yet? So it's kind of like
pasta, potatoes. That's my weakness. But I'm on keto, I think it's called, because my blood sugars, I'm trying to get them lower. So I've got to eat some other kind of noodle. I'm zucchini noodles is what I'm eating mine. And my husband gets the pasta because he don't need to lose weight. Dirty rat.
Uh-oh. There's a story to that, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Always says, I can never gain weight. And it's like, oh, yeah. Love to have that problem.
You like, you rub it in.
Yeah.
Patricia, yes. Let me highlight that one. My motto is life without pasta is no life. Oh, that should be
right. She's right. I'm going to have it. I'm not going to give up pasta forever. I'm just not going to have it as often. I'll have it occasionally instead of having it pasta and potatoes all the time.
Potatoes. You mean like French fried potatoes or just
potatoes, fried potatoes and onions. Oh, yum. Mom used to make those all the time too.
Nice.
Any kind of potato, mashed potatoes. If I had one food to live on, that would probably pasta and potatoes would be, well, if I had 2, those would be the 2 I'd pick.
That is delicious. And you just brought up something too, about our parents too. And it's just like with the smell of like with scents and just like with memories too. It's just like, my mom, before she passed, she always cooked, like our family, some kind of certain foods like with catfish or pasta, and also with other memories too, like with shows that you mentioned earlier, Deann. It's just like my mom was the biggest fan of Godzilla too, because she grew up, like she was born in 63, but she grew up watching all the Godzilla movies. And it's just like, like I think it was last year on my birthday, I saw the Godzilla versus King Kong. And originally me and my mom were going to kind of see that because I got a Godzilla shirt, two of them, one for myself, one for my mom. She loved it from when I bought it from WonderCon in 2018, I believe. And it's just like, and I was just watching that movie, right? In Godzilla versus King Kong, but I felt like my mom was there too, because I kept looking to my shoulder and I was
She
like,
probably was.
I was like, yes. I was like, I almost teared up because I was like, this is the movie that we planned to go to see, but I had to see it for myself. But I wasn't even by myself. She was right sitting there with me. It was just like, when I heard Godzilla's roar, and she always made a comment like, "That's our boy. That's Godzilla. That's our pet monster," because she knew everything from the Mothra tribe with the people, in the old videos to like the kid with the blue hat, and everything else too, and Godzilla's powers, how his breath power, his fire breath, and it's all powerful too, and it's just like, oh, also, I'm gonna show you something too that's unique. Also have a video game, Godzilla. I don't know if I can show
I like
you this.
King Kong. I'm a King Kong fan.
King Kong?
Uh-huh.
Yes, King Kong's my boy too. I love him. And I don't know if you guys noticed, like you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, and there's this
My
race
grandson would know.
Okay, yes, I think you probably know, Jane, too, about Dragon Ball Z and the race called the Saiyans. Like when they look at the full moon and they have their tails, they transform to a giant ape that's the size of King Kong or bigger. But sometimes, depending on their class level, they can speak too. So it's kind of like they have these wolf-like red eyes, and they're like, "Ugh," the Saiyans too, and it's just really cool. But something I want to share with you guys too before we pull some cards for you guys. With this game too, this is a Godzilla game that I bought in 2018. I researched it, right, and it was just like, like they had it for PS4, and I looked at Wikipedia and it said it had it for PS3. So I looked on Amazon and I found this on Amazon. I kid you not, and it was imported from I believe it was from England or Japan, and I bought this copy too, and it's just like unique. And then with this game too, if you guys, and this is like a rare gem too, because it's the one you can find on PS4 is easy to find in the stores, but with this one, I have to get it from another country, and so it's kind of like, it's really cool. But at the English version, I have that too, and it's just like, wow, I have a Godzilla game, and I always want to encourage my mom to play it because she loves.
Maybe your mom helped you find it.
Actually, she actually knew about this game. I actually showed it to her when she was still here because I bought it in 2018.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and this is like the time when I think the new one came out too. What you guys see right now, but with this version of Godzilla is from the 90s, and he was an unstoppable force of nature. He did not care which city he went to. He just laid down destruction. It was crazy. And in this game, you probably knew that you fight all the monsters. And it's too bad King Kong wasn't in it, because I would love to have a one-on-one match with
King Kong versus Godzilla are the best.
Yeah, that could have been cool, but
I loved how the Chinese people, and the old ones, when I was a kid, they'd point, and it was so fake looking back then, but we were scared because we didn't have all the special effects like here, but they'd go, "Oh, monster," and they would all be just standing there. I'm like, he's stepping on buildings, you might want to move. They'd just all be standing there looking up at him, and I used to laugh thinking, why don't they run, when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that, Deann. And it's just like, now Godzilla looks like a menace, and it's just like, if you watch the recent Godzilla versus King Kong, I'm telling you, that is, the special effects there are awesome too. But anyways, I want to get back to with this game too, and talk about our parents. She knew about this game because I showed it to her, and I always want to encourage her to just, like, hey, try this out, play this game, because you could play your boy Godzilla. You could remember your memories of, the movies that you just love to watch. And, I think one time I made her play it, but she had to do something for her granddaughter. But I just really want to share this story too about this game, because, This one I found on my own, researched it, but then at the same time, just sharing it with my mom is just like, it was a beautiful thing. And just like when I saw Godzilla versus King Kong, it was just like I felt she was there. And Kathleen J Lightworker, she said she was, because it's like I kept looking to my left. I was like, she's there, like she was there, and I was like, but I was just tearing up too, because I was like, this is the movie that we plan to see in 2018. And she even said it, like, we're gonna go see Godzilla versus King Kong, and we're gonna do this and that too. But now I'm gonna try to honor her memory, just continue to do those plans that we originally gonna do. But anyways, I wanted to share that.
That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your mother was younger than me.
How old was your mom?
She was 56.
Okay, I'm 57, so.
Yeah,
okay.
She was born in 63. I was born in 61.
Were you? I 64. My husband, he's 1951.
Oh, same with my husband.
Yeah?
I married an older man.
Me too. We've been together, going to be 30 years in May, so it's worked.
Oh, wait.
Really?
Yeah, 31.
Yeah, I think you and me maybe were old souls, because I love the same music as him. I love the same old movies as him. And a lot of my friends will think that, well, we shouldn't have anything in common. We have everything in common. And he's supportive of me like your husband is with all the stuff too.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My husband just doesn't want to be involved.
Mine's going out and trying. I've got this little spare bedroom that I'm in, and I can shut the door. And so because the name's Shield Maidens, he's out on the internet looking for Shield Maiden and Viking stuff to decorate my room.
That's so sweet.
That's sweet.
I know.
I'm in my cat room.
You're in your cat room?
Yeah, I'm in my cat room.
I didn't know you have a room just for the cats, huh?
Yeah, this is their room. And they're my like Autumn from Black and Orange Tarot.
Yeah.
Always says that her cats are her positive energy generators. So are mine.
I've never had a cat because I'm allergic, but I love them. But I wish I could. My brother had 2 kittens, and I almost took one home anyway. But then I realized, no, I can't. I'm allergic. My eyes swell up, and I'm more of a dog. I'm not allergic, but your little dog, oh my gosh,
Ricky,
so cute.
Ladies, man, I'm telling you, he if he saw you, Deann and Jane, he'll just sit on your lap and he wants you to play with him and chill. He's a chill dude when it comes to the
animals.
ladies,
are the best, better than people sometimes, or some people.
My dog passed away in June. I haven't replaced him yet.
I haven't mine either. It was 19. Her name was Button. She was 19 years old. She was a peekapoo. And it's just like losing a member of the family. And it's really hard to go out and get another one because you can't replace them. We still put her little collar on the Christmas tree because she loved Christmas. And she would sit up and beg for the presents. And she would open the presents. And yeah, we always treated her like a child. She got a present too, spoiled rotten. But I want another dog, but me and my husband want to start being able to travel. And it's hard when you're on a fixed income to find somebody that you can afford to watch the dog, and then the grooming and the food and the vet. And so I don't know. Maybe I'll just babysit everybody's dogs. I have a grand dog. I'll go see him.
I have a grandbaby. I have a grand dog. Her name is Maru. Maru. It's an anime. Or it's anime. It's from what is my daughter-in-law? Seamus. What is that that game?
It's not Yu-Gi-Oh, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. That's my grandson's thing, Yu-Gi-Oh and anime.
Metatron or something? Seamus. Anyway, she got this big. It's the theme. I don't know. It's a game that she plays.
I think I know what you're talking about, Jane. But so yeah,
so
interesting. Anyways, much love to you, Kathleen J Lightworker. She
Bye, Stone Marble.
See you, Stone Marble. Take care. And so you guys are open to pull some
Hi,
cards for the peeps?
Kathleen.
I haven't done any cards today.
I'm ready when
Yes.
you guys are.
Cool, I'm ready too. So if you guys are open to getting card readings from Jane, Deann, and myself, feel free to post your question in the chat and we'll definitely get to you too. And much love to all you guys in the chat room also.
Yeah, sorry about the guys in the chat room. I'm just enjoying talking to you two. And it's like, oh yeah.
I get lost too.
See. I just forget to look down and I'm like, oh, we better do some readings.
I get like that too when I'm just talking and I'm just like, oh shoot, what am I supposed to say next? So I get into it.
I'm bad. Well,
I think it's cool though too.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you guys are open to getting a reading from Deann, Jane, and myself, feel free to post your specific question below. And just like it says in the banner below, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Just to let you guys know, and we don't take legal or medical advice, but we are open to do any readings. Oh, there you go. Stacy has a question. There you go. Got her star right there too. Feel free to post your questions. I will star them so we could get things done here too. And much love to Jane and to Deann and to Kathleen J Lightworker and to all the people who have a channel too who are doing good things too. And so if you guys want to check out their channels, they're in the description box below. And the first question that we have is from Stacy Starr, and it says, what does March look like for me? And hello, Sharon Sight, by the way, if I didn't say hi to you, the ultimate mod. What's up, Sharon Sight? Okay. So.
March. My son's birthday is in a couple days.
Is it?
Oh, happy birthday.
So is my daughter. She's going to be 37. She's the 10th.
My son's is the 10th.
Is it?
Yeah, he'll be 29.
Yep, hers is on the 10th. My grandson's birthday's on the 10th. They got married on the 10th. I guess they just figured they'd stick with that number.
Why not? Great number. All right, March. Stacy Star, March. What does March look like for Stacy Star?
Okay. I can go if you want me to, if you guys are still shuffling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Stacy, I got for you at the beginning of the month, I got the 10 of Wands here. So at the beginning of the month, you may be working too hard or working too many hours, and you need to have some balance in your life. It's talking about letting other people help you, and make sure that you do let other people help you, and don't work too hard and don't take on too much in March, because that stress can cause problems with your health. So you also got the middle of the month, you got the Hermit. So you may need to take some time to yourself, some peaceful meditation maybe. That will help too if you're having stress. Just spend some time alone. It talks about seek out or become a spiritual, you might want to seek out or become a spiritual mentor in the middle of March. I also got, towards the end of March, I got, what is this? The Three of Cups. This is a new deck. I have to look here because they're a little bit different. Towards the end of March, you're going to have some news it's talking about that's going to be worth celebrating. There's going to be, might be some sort of an announcement. I don't know if it's an engagement, a wedding, a pregnancy, graduation, but there's going to be something in your family that is going to be worth celebrating towards the end of March. And you got the gemstone card of Malachite, and that is saying, it's talking about prosperity. There is a positive shift in your flow of divine support, but you need to take charge with authority. So this is the cards that came out for you.
Sweet. Cool stuff, Deann. And I'm doing a new way of shuffling, so I am almost done with Stacy's reading. I'm just pulling.
Well, I have my tarot too, but I'm just using the oracle right now. I can do both if they prefer one way or the other.
I have angels as well too. But so what I've got for the beginning of the month is sort of what you were saying. You had the being burdened. I get there's like a little bit of regret, like you're just the regret, standing there looking at the 3 cups that you've knocked over, kicked over, or whatever, looking at the 3 empty cups, when all you have to do is turn around and look behind you, and there's 2 full cups right behind you. So look to the full. Don't look at what might have been. Look at what is right behind you. What is. And then in the middle of the month, you're looking, it's prosperity. You're sitting pretty in your garden. This is the 9 of Pentacles. 9s are completions. So the completion of that regret, this is what I'm feeling, because I do not read books on the cards. I get the energy from the cards. So I feel like this is just the natural progression. You've turned around and looked at those 2 cups. And then you're in a position of advantage. The 7 of Wands. Then you're in at the end of the month, you're in a position of advantage. And then I also got at the bottom of the deck is the King of the King of Cups, who is a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. You're being supported by this, whoever this person is.
There we go.
Kevin. Hi.
Hey, everyone.
Thank you for dropping on, man. How you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Just got finished with a couple of readings today, so I was a little busy, but I saw everybody on and I was like, oh, I might surprise them and jump on.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks for dropping on, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Awesome stuff, man. And so
Good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Oh, yes. Shout out to you, Kevin. And if you guys want to check out Kevin's channel, Kevin's Lavender Vibrations Tarot, it'll be in the description box below. And much love to you, Kevin. And how are you doing today? If you want to just feel free to share a little bit.
Oh, I'm good. I had 3 readings today, so I'm a little tired, but I can hang out for a little bit.
Cool.
Good. You got to work today? Anywhere else? Are you home for the rest of the day?
Oh, no. I'm home. I only work on Fridays and Saturdays now because I left Starbucks, and so I can focus on my channel and private readings a lot more.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No more shows for you tonight, huh?
No what?
No more shows for you tonight for me to watch?
No, I'm not planning on anything. I have my show tomorrow.
Okay, I'll watch tomorrow.
All right.
Cool.
Sharon's going to be on with me tomorrow.
Oh, is she? I'm taking out a friend for her birthday for the afternoon, but if I don't catch you, I'll definitely for sure watch.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'll definitely tune in too, Kevin. Check out your shows. I'm trying to catch up too with, all of
Yeah.
shows.
It's hard to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
Lately, I've just been so busy, but
I missed you this morning, Kevin.
I know.
Well, I wasn't there either.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't see anything on, but
No, I didn't show
very
up.
tired this morning.
Yeah, I missed everybody. To anybody in that I had a dental appointment. Totally forgot.
Okay.
I don't have enough subscribers to have a community page, so I couldn't communicate to anybody that I would not be on. And I know that, we have our little group. We have a little group in the morning that meet at 8:00 in the morning. And it's a fun little group.
You'll get there soon with the community tab, I'm feeling.
Oh, yeah.
I hope so. I know you're on just like this, like I told you before. I mean, like, you're just, wow. Your trajectory is just insane.
It's amazing.
A lot of gratitude.
That's probably why you are. That's gratitude. That's the attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
So did you go, Jane, or you want me to go?
Yeah, I went.
Oh, okay, cool. So Stacy, thank you for your patience. I have 8 cards total for you, 4 tarot cards and 4 oracle cards too. I'm just doing a new way of reading cards, so it's gonna be pretty fun. But for you, Stacy, for the month of March, I want to share these tarot cards too. I got the 4 of Wands, so I feel like you're gonna make a connection with someone pretty soon too, when it comes toward March. But also, I got the 9 of Swords, so it's kind of like, it's always good to be mindful of your thoughts too for the month of March, in spring too, especially. And the last 2 cards that I have for you also is I got the 7 of Wands, so this is kind of like, you're really going to be defending yourself too. And also, I got the 5 of Wands too. So there's going to be some intense stuff going for you in March. But the oracle cards that I pulled for you also, Stacy, for the month of March, you're going to be working on something pretty powerful. And just, you're really going to build something. And you're going to really gain some prosperity too.
Oh, wow.
With this message as well. So this is a really beautiful image of the peacock, just like, you're also going to find your ground too. You're really going to find that equality, find that balance for yourself too. And with the outcome of that too for you, Stacy, you're really going to be doing your own thing, with your own ritual. You're going to be really doing your own thing with this card too. So there's going to be some powerful stuff for you coming your way, Stacy, but the end of it is you're going to be really doing your own thing again too with the ritual. And so hopefully that resonates with you too, Stacy, what I shared, and many blessings to you.
Well, we all got the end of the month was going to be pretty good.
I feel like it's going to be a good month overall, but I do feel like the beginning of the month, I got the 5 of Wands like Jay did.
Yeah, I got some of
I'm feeling, Stacy, do you have some issues with family, like conflict, like arguing with some family members? Because family is the first thing that came to mind.
Mm.
And I think I got 10 of Wands beginning of the month.
Which was the burden. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel some conflict or some arguing, maybe starting, but then I find out the energy crossing. There's a loving energy, a new love, new healing, something new coming in that month for you that's going to be really fulfilling. All my other cards around, yes, about 45. That's what I thought.
Cheeto, man. Ugh.
That's the way of the world. Every single private reading I've done, everybody that's lost people and friends, they're all like, and I'm like, but go on, continue. Sorry, Kevin.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I definitely see that the hermit in the past. So, feeling somewhat isolated from the family. But I see some new joy coming in your future with this Queen of Wands, some creative, ambitious energy, being determined. I have the Emperor below, so building that solid foundation for yourself and a new beginning above. So I think it might be a little bit of conflict with some family at the beginning of the month, but then I see a new beginning happening for you. It's going to be really powerful and really creative. But that's what I'm getting for you, Stacy. I hope that resonates.
Yeah, much love to you, Stacy. Thank you for being so patient, and we just love your energy, and many blessings to you. And cool cards to you guys, sure, guys. That was pretty wicked.
I think but between all of us, we told the story. We completed the story.
Yeah, totally.
She said, being disowned.
Yeah.
And that kind of fit with what we were getting at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's going to improve.
Yeah, I got the 5 of Cups, which
Oh yeah.
And 10 of Wands.
And you got 5s too.
Yeah, a lot of fives,
which is loss.
Yeah.
5s are loss and regret.
Yeah, 45 is a bad word. Cheeto.
I agree.
That's what I call him.
You guys.
He's so orange. Ugh, it's not good. Anyways, I don't want to discuss about that.
Yeah.
Cheeto, man. You. Anyways, much love to you, Stacy. And so the next person we have is Silver. And she says, any advice from Spirit for tomorrow?
For tomorrow.
Sound like you.
Silver Scribe.
I think I'll use my oracle cards for this one. My tarot cards are
I'm gonna have to ask what's coming up tomorrow, because it does feel like
I'm curious about that too. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kevin.
No, you're fine. I just thought that we can get a little bit more information on it to see, because it does feel like something. I feel like just asking for something tomorrow would be kind of random, so something must be up.
Yeah, because it could be anything tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, something important. That's what I'm sensing. Hey, Miss Charlotte. Good to see you.
New medical group, possibly.
medical group, like new job.
Mm.
Goodbye, greeter.
See you, greeter. Thank you for hanging out with us. You enjoy your day. Hey, Erie, good to see you. Yes, what's up, Erie?
And I read that as Ire. I'm all Rastafari. I'm all like reggae. Ire.
Mm.
But it's not. It's Erie.
Is it Erie or am I pronouncing it wrong?
No, I think you're right.
Okay.
No, you have some treatment tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Any advice, Spirit?
Okay. Oh, my.
Spread my cards out.
Well, get grounded before you go.
Yeah.
Always.
That's what I'm picking up, actually.
That's exactly what they just showed me.
There's a lot of fear there.
Yeah, I feel anxiousness. Just gotta ground your energy.
I'm going to throw some more cards because I'm kind of feeling her energy. I got fear, grief, and blame.
I'm getting a lot. Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
I've got total chills coming in. Continue on.
I'm going to throw some more cards because I'm kind of picking up how she's feeling.
And I'm going to pull an angel. Because I'm all about the angels.
Right?
Mm.
Oh, boy. I can go ahead real quick if you guys would like.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, Silver. I'm getting the blame card came up. And I feel like these first three cards are kind of how you're feeling about the situation right now. There's some blame, grief, and fear. The Spirit wants you to know, with the blame, you accept responsibility for your well-being. Realizing that the fear is almost, it's okay to be nervous, but if you can change your perspective from fear and into happiness, that will serve you really well. Make sure you're really grounded. And have patience, because everything happens in its own divine timing. I do see some positive changes coming your way, though. But be a little bit patient. Not Greeter Silver, I'm sorry. Because it's going to be a little bit of a process, but, the happiness is what's going to serve you really well in the situation. Try to let go of that grief and fear.
Okay, I got mine. I got I'm sorry, were you done, Kevin?
I'm done. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I
got the Seven of Pentacles here. So I'm feeling kind of like, Kevin, that you have some unnecessary worry about something, Silver. And it's a time right now for you to rest and kind of plan for the future. See how she's kind of planting her flowers. Have patience. Things are going to come in for you eventually. Your efforts are going to be rewarded in the future, but right now you just need to be patient and rest and quit worrying about whatever it is you're worrying about. I got the Two of Swords for you as well. So I'm feeling like you're either unable or you're unwilling to make some sort of a decision in your life right now. And you need to follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. And don't pretend that there's no problem if there is a problem, and don't overanalyze the situation that you may be doing. I also got the Three of Wands, and you're going to have some abundance in the future from the past choices that you planted, things you've done. They're going to come into fruition here in the future. But again, it says be patient while you decide what's next. I do get a couple cards. One says it talks about energy healer, that your natural ability, you need to use your natural ability to heal yourself and others as that's needed right now. And I also got a card for you as a spiritual teacher. You may be guided to step up your role as a spiritual teacher. For your gemstone card, you got Smoky Quartz, which says you need to clear negativity right now. Release negativity within and from around you. So I got similar to Kevin during the beginning and middle, but again, towards the end, it's just clearing out that negativity and being patient and waiting for things to come, not being in a hurry and not overanalyzing. So that's what I got.
You guys, the theme of this too really kind of resonates, because for you, Silver, I'm going to share the 5 oracle cards that I pulled for you also, just for your, any advice for tomorrow. And just like, for you, it's just to really, to starting to build that trust, reliability. And so I just really sense some anxiousness, from your question too. It was just like really antsy. And it's just like for you, Silver, it's just to really starting to trust too, just really find that reliability, if I'm saying it correctly too, when it comes towards anything that you're dealing with tomorrow too. And also be open to reciprocate too, just if you want to learn anything, or just you want to just, about, for tomorrow, and just really being open to, to learn, and to also to just, to reciprocate, because, again, like you guys said, happiness. And again, this is the card I have too, the dolphins. This is really all about happiness. So for you, Silver, it's just like all about, just, find that your happiness, for tomorrow, Silver, just knowing that things will be okay. And again, you guys said patience too, like, most you said, it's just like I got cycles. So I just gotta know those things takes time. You just gotta really be patient too, and all that too, just knowing that, there's the cycles coming along too, the stuff that you're dealing with. But also, just the card I have for you too, Silver, is to find your peace. And so I sense that things will be okay. Just for advice for you, and just really talk to my spirit guides, is just, just be patient, being open to learn and receive, and just, to trust again too, and just find your happiness and your inner peace as well. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Silver, these 5 oracle cards, and many blessings to you.
Yeah,
So,
many blessings, Silver.
And then I just have 1 angel card for you, Silver. Well, I have 2, because I always do I pull from the heart, and then I look at the bottom of the deck as well. And I got Archangel Jules, align with the highest, and go with the flow. So I want you to step out of the fear. It is very fearful, I'm sure, but just go with the flow, align with the highest good. And then we have this angel, because my guides are there. They want me to laugh, and they love to throw angels at me that I cannot pronounce their names. So Kevin, do you know what this angel, how to pronounce that?
I don't. You pulled it a few times, and I've never heard of that archangel.
what's the name of it? It's
Loki?
right?
Oh,
How do you spell it? I can't see.
Bhokpi. Regardless, Bokippy is what I call him.
Call me.
So to me, it's like, I'm just going to call him Bo, but you got Archangel Bo. It's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. So I'm getting also to listen to your intuition. See all those birds around you? They're going to be around you, protecting you. And I don't know if you're going to be sitting there for any length of time, but headphones and listen to some music is what my guides just brought in for me.
It's a beautiful card. I love the peacock.
I mean, don't you? Isn't I love this card.
And hummingbirds. Oh, I love hummingbirds.
And the hummingbird. Yeah, we got hummingbirds.
The gorgeous card.
Yeah, the peacock in the hair. It's got your hawk there, Jay.
Nice.
Just use your intuition. It's
awesome. Hopefully that was helpful for you, Silver.
Yeah.
Blessings to you.
Try to relax, deep breaths, and positive thoughts. Manifest the positive. Manifesting is all about an attitude, acting as if you already have what you want. So go in positive and try to let go of some of that fear and worry. If you go in with a positive attitude and that happiness, I see that serving you well. So bless it.
Preach on, Kevin. Yes. Manifest the healthy. Let go of the unhealthy. Yep. Preach. And so Miss Charlotte has a question too. And so she says, I wouldn't mind getting some sort of hint on what I need to do next regards to work, not motivating much. Okay. We got you, Miss Charlotte. Let me shuffle my cards here. I've been drawn to use this animal oracle deck too. This is a gift from Flowing.
Oh, nice.
So much shout out to Flowing. I'm just using this deck for a while because I have so many decks that I use, but now I have 8 total I'm going to use this week too. And probably for the next year too, until I get my Marvel Oracle deck, and I'll be very excited for that one. It's like, yes, Marvel Oracle. So Captain America and all that. But it's gonna be really wicked.
What's going on here? I didn't do that on purpose. Miss Charlotte, are you still here? Can you give me any hints on what work that you've done in the past? I'm assuming that you're laid off right now.
Or are you going through your Saturn return?
Yeah.
Is she still there?
You still here, Miss Charlotte? Feel free to let us know in the chat if you're still here. Okay.
Oh, no, you have a job.
Oh, she has a job.
Oh, okay.
She has a job.
What's going on at work? I got you.
Gotcha. Oh, the IT side. Okay, spread it out.
Well, whatever it is, I see all kinds of good stuff.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I saw some powerful stuff here. This deck. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this one.
Are you wanting to leave this job because they're not aligned with your beliefs? Like you say, it's a profit-driven company.
I was going to say, it feels like it's almost like a toxic work environment a little bit too.
That's what that's just what just came through. And then she just said, I don't like the profit-driven stuff. So yeah.
I feel some kind of heartburn energy here. I don't know why. It's just, I feel that from her question. Because I sense things too, kind of like, it was just like, because I practice yoga and all, but I just felt some kind of heartburn energy. It was so interesting. I just pointed that out. But yeah, it really makes sense what you guys are sensing too.
I'm not feeling challenged enough either. It's kind of boring. Just feeling stuck and bored.
Okay.
So,
should I go, Jay, since I got him laid?
Yeah,
sure. Why not?
All right, Miss Charlotte, whatever you're going through, I got an angel card for you. If I can put it in the right place, the situation is going to improve, okay? Because right underneath that, you're getting the Sun card. If I get this right for you, you're going to have, I know you might not feel it right now, but you are going to have a time of great joy and success. You're going to have some plans that are going to work out perfectly. And you need to give gratitude to above, because you are going to do better. The situation, whatever you're going through right now, is going to improve. You're going through some sort of an awakening. You're not letting people dictate and run your life for you anymore. Like maybe you have done things in the past, but you're not letting them do that anymore. You're tired of that. You got the 9 of Cups here. And I feel that your wishes, again, are going to come true. Your dreams are going to become a reality, but you just have to believe it in your heart. You got that to the gift. Yep. It says you're going to have good fortune. Just have faith in the universe that all will be well. Just believe in that. You also got the, what is this here? I think this is the King of Wands. I have to always look because they're a different set of cards. It's telling you to just be passionate, be confident, It says you're charismatic. Trust your instincts, stay focused. And I did a little jewel card for you. I got turquoise for you. It says your spiritual path, your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you now, which prompts you to make the necessary life changes. So that kind of goes along with the awakening and not letting other people dictate, run your life for you. So that's what I got.
Interesting. I guess I'll go for Miss Charlotte because I have 5 oracle cards for her, and just she probably wants to know what kind of advice she wants to do when it comes towards her career, and just like for you, Miss Charlotte, just if you want to pursue your happiness, just take them responsibility. Uncle Ben said in Spider-Man, with great power comes with great responsibility. So for you, Miss Charlotte, it's just for you for your career, and especially the things that you want to do, is just take responsibility. And also, just really just come up with a plan that stuff that you really want to do that just fills you up too. So I got the strategy card, and it really ties into the responsibility card too. So it's like, great power comes with great responsibility, taking responsibility for what you want to do for your career. And also, just strategize with that too, coming up with a plan. And also, do things that make you happy, stuff that really just fills your heart, and especially the stuff that you love to do for your career just helps us stay healthy. So
I love dolphins.
Yeah, dolphins are cool creatures, aren't they? And it's
They're
just
my favorite animal.
cool, man. And it's just for you, Miss Shari, to find your happiness and to also not let anyone bring you down. Find that fierceness that you have too. And this again is like the fire element coming along too with the Wolverine. Not like the X-Men Wolverine, but like the animal is just ferocious. And it's just like for you, Miss Charlotte, is to find that within yourself too, to really, fight for your dreams and not let anyone persuade you to do stuff that they want you to do too, and so on and so forth. And because the card I have from the bottom for you, Miss Charlotte, is I can't pronounce his name right. Reciprocate. With the honeybee. So it's kind of like just really being ultimate reciprocate and to receive and so on and so forth. And just like for you, Miss Charlotte, it's just like what these cards are saying for you is just you really go for your dreams too, and just not find your happiness, not let anything bring you down, not let anyone tell you how your dreams should be, and so on and so forth, and really just reciprocate that, really just taking action with that too. So hopefully that was helpful, Miss Charlotte, and many blessings to you. And she says, I got it turquoise, and I just gotta leave.
Yeah, I love it too, Miss Charlotte.
Awesome.
I started pulling some deck of characters, which I haven't used too much, so I was clarifying with some other cards. So I do feel that there is a gift coming your way. There's going to be a good surprise that you're able to manifest, or it comes from a older male energy with this King of Swords. Because right now you're feeling very, very kind of conflicted and trapped. I got that clarified with the Band-Aid. So, time to rip off the Band-Aid. Because the environment feels like it's almost a little bit of a circus and very unstable energy. A lot of juggling. Oh, that's funny. Circus and juggling.
I like it.
I mean, the energy just feels very unbalanced and kind of chaotic.
Yeah.
Spirit wants you to know to manifest your wildest dreams into your desires, and that there is a new direction happening your way that will make you feel unstuck. I'm getting the Knight of Cups with the Wizard, which I'm not sure. Wizard's manifesting. All of that possibility for yourself. And then I got that clarified with the Meadows, which I see as really beautiful, kind of blissful energy, because your dreams are going to happen if you manifest it. And at the bottom of my deck, I see the movement, some positive changes. Spirit saying to stand up for what you believe in, let that light shine, because there's a lot of hopeful blessings coming your way. So I hope that resonates.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will add.
Yes.
Because I get basically the same thing. like right now, this is the signifier. You're looking at your options. You're going inside. You're kind of a little bit, it's scary. It's like, will I be left out in the cold? Can I leave my job? What's going to happen? Because the underneath it's unknown, right? So we don't know what's going to come up. So this is why we got the moon. But in the recent past, the Wheel of Fortune can, I don't want to read on the past too much. That's just there because you want to know about the future endeavors. You're going to have offers. This is actually social invitations, social messages, but you're going to have some offers of some other things, whatever you want to do. And in the coming, and I just did a quick Celtic Cross. So this is in the near future. You have options. You're standing there, and I see three options. I see three, because he's standing there and he's got the three of rods and he's looking at three boats. So so you're waiting for your ship to come in, but you also can you've got your pick of which ship you want. Okay, and then the basis of the situation, the way you see it is you've got this is the Ace of Pentacles. So you've got this big coming out of the sky, and you just need to walk through. Where's that gateway? You just need to walk through this gateway, this portal, it maybe. And they see you as the Queen of Wands. You're just that energy, that justice absolute, but also a very creative energy. And in your hopes and fears position, you have movement. Yeah. It's almost like you hope that you move, but you're also, hopes and fears. But I see movement. And then at the outcome card was the Four of Swords, which meant like just rest, hang out. But I wanted to clarify, and what I got on top of clarifying is the victory card. You do have victory coming in. And so then I also saw that this is the way you see the company, is that you're like chained to the devil kind of type thing almost. Okay. So, and then what did I see? I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then there you are at the bottom of the deck. You are a little confused. You're making this, it's confusing right now. You're just trying to figure out what it is you're going to do. Doesn't matter because you're going to make it happen. You are the Queen of Rods. You're going places. Walk through the door. Go through the door. And victory is yours.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
I want to say hi, Beverly, by the way. She wrote a little note.
Hey,
she says,
Beverly.
hi, Jay, Jane, Kevin, and the blonde. Sorry, I've never seen her before. I forget her name. Then somebody told her. So hi, Beverly.
Hey,
Hi,
Beverly.
Nice to meet you.
Beverly's a wonderful soul.
She is.
So is Deann. This is my first time meeting Deann too, Beverly. So.
She's lovely, isn't
you
she?
too, but I can tell you're wonderful.
Oh, you guys are amazing people. Just literally. And much love to you, Charlotte. Hopefully what we shared is helpful for you, and much love. And you got this, So you
can probably do one more question, and then I got to jump off.
Okay, sure, man.
I wanted to come hang out for a little bit.
Oh, you're cool, man. Thank you. You're always welcome.
Nope,
man.
you can't leave now. You're stuck.
I'm not allowed.
Not allowed to leave. We're gonna lock
Not
the door.
allowed to leave. Oh no. You're stuck.
Daughters. Here we go.
Any messages from my daughter Shannon? Okay, Trisha.
I'm assuming she's passed.
I would assume.
Yeah.
Kevin's gonna try to get out. He ain't gonna be able to open that door.
Daughter, do you have any messages? Jim.
Any messages from Patricia's daughter?
Poor Shannon. She's running around to all of us with her energy.
Yeah.
She's giving us all messages.
Patricia's daughter. Shannon, Patricia's daughter. What message do you have for your mom?
She's so excited though that she gets to come to us and send her messages, because I just heard "I love you, mommy."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of excitement with it.
I'm getting such, oh my God, I'm getting such chills. She's so excited, and she is so happy. It's like it's almost like she's been like, I've been trying to give you
Yeah.
messages. I've been trying. I finally found the channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's very calm too. Just very sweet soul. It's just very something nurturing about her too, Shannon. It's just she's awesome.
Yeah, she's excited that she has this outlet for us to get some messages for you. Because not to tell anybody how to process their grief, because it's very hard, but when we're in a deep state of grief, the vibrational level really isn't compatible. You know, the grief is a little bit lower, and then when you're trying to connect with somebody that's so high vibrational, it's not compatible between the two. So she's very excited that she can come through and give some messages for you.
I feel her giddiness.
Mm-hmm, me too.
You see me getting all giddy?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get giddy like this.
She was very young when she passed on.
Was she? No wonder. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a very.
And I heard mommy too. It did feel like it was a younger, excited energy.
Exactly.
I just saw a giant orb.
Did you?
I did.
I don't see them, but I see them in my videos. If I watch my videos afterwards, I'll be like, oh, look at that.
I just saw out of the corner of my eye in the opposite direction of my camera.
Oh, well, there she is.
Came through, but, yeah.
Do you have a message for your
All right.
Okay. What I'm getting right now, and I hope some of this helps, Patricia. I got the 9 of Pentacles first, so I feel like she's enjoying herself. She's happy. Look at that. She has everything she could possibly want to have. She's happily, and it's just she's enjoying being where she's at right now. But she has so many choices, so many things she can do up there. She's really enjoying all the things that she can do. She knows that she might have had a dark night of the soul, that this might have been hard for you, but says you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening. She wants things to get better for you. She loves you. She said, I'm getting King of Pentacles here. That is somebody who she feels about you. I feel she feels you were loyal. You were a dedicated mom. You were a protective mom. She says she's your guardian angel. It talks about the guardian angel. And I did a jewel card for you, and I got Larimar, which it talks about you having maybe sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for more self-care and gentleness. So she's wanting you to be gentle and take care of yourself and know that she's happy. She has so many fun things to do. She's watching over you. She's never left you. She doesn't want you to be sad or dark. She wants you to, she wants you to take care of your emotions. You got to feel them, of course. You got to, but our loved ones want us to be happy and want us to go on, but she's not left you. She's there. She says she's your guardian angel, that she watches over you. That's what I'm getting.
Very similar to what I was picking up, and I was getting body chills as you were talking, Deann. What I was picking up is that when she crossed Patricia, that she was met by many loving people. There was a lot of love, a lot of angels around her as she left. But the main message I'm getting in here is that she really wants you to let go of some of that guilt that you're feeling, because it's hard, and like I said, it's hard to deal with the grief. Sometimes it's hard to actually do that work on letting that go. But there was nothing you could have done to prevent this. That was her time to go, and she doesn't want you to feel guilty about that. She wants you to know that her death was painless, and please don't worry or hold on to guilt, because you were never alone. She is always with you. Ooh, I just got massive body chills. Ooh. You are never alone. She is always with you. She wants you to know that you will be together again. You're very much connected, And I know sometimes it's hard to get that communication with her, but she hears everything, and she sees all of your thoughts, all that love that you have for her. She feels it, she hears it. I think it's harder on your end, but she wants you to know that that you're never alone. She's always with you, and she loves you so much. And she wants you to let go of some of that guilt that you're having because of it.
That's deep. So you want me to go next, Jane, or who hasn't?
Whichever. You want to do rock, paper, scissors?
I'll go for Patricia too, because I have 6 oracle cards for you, Patricia, and just connecting with your daughter, she's a very gentle soul. I just really sense that, and she's, like you guys said, connected. And again, I got the connection card too, and it's just like she's right there with you, Patricia. It's just like she's like, I have this feeling like she's not letting go. She's got you, and she's just she's very connected with you. It's just very strong, and she's very wise too. I got with this message too. It's just like she's very connected with you, but she's very wise. And like for you, Patricia, it's just she wants you to really practice self-care. Just really takes really just wants you to practice self-care for yourself, to just really she wants you to really just take care of yourself, practice self-care in your own way too. Just really doing the things that make you feel comfortable and grounded, and so on and so forth. And she really wants you to let go of anything that doesn't serve you too. This is a card of sacrifice. This is about letting go of the unhealthy, anything that doesn't serve you, letting go of the BS basically. And again, the animal, this one is the bull. So releasing that BS that doesn't serve you, and because she thinks of you as a tiger, and she thinks you're very, very strong too. I got the will. So it's kind of like she thinks you're very strong. You're like a tiger, you're fierce, and you're just a powerhouse. And also with the last message too, what she want me to share for you is just to be gentle with yourself too. Just really, again, this really goes back into the self-care card too. Wondering, what she wants you to practice self-care. She really wants you to be gentle with yourself too. You miss her, and grieving, it's just, something that we all go with too. And it's just like, like again, I'm going back to the connection card for you, Patricia. She's always there with you. She is not letting go. She's there. She's like Spider-Man is what, I got you, and it's just like, but with this last message too, I'm wondering, with this message you want me to pull for her, is just like she wants you to be gentle with yourself, and really just, know that things will be okay. And she's right there with you. So she's not going anywhere. So hopefully that was helpful, Patricia. And
she wanted you to know, Jay, that you pulled that owl card, and she said that Shannon means small and wise. Her name, her little girl's name, meant small and wise. So that owl card meant something to her.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. That's what I sensed, that with, the wisdom. So yeah, this is definitely her. She is wise, very wise, and very, very, very connected. So thank you for sharing that, Deann. And I think I just saw that what she posted too. So hopefully the cards that I shared, Patricia, was helpful. Much love to you. So I'm done.
And then I just got, excuse me, sorry. This is going to have to, this is my card for heaven when we're talking about having heavenly things. Okay. So she wants you to know she is in heaven. She watches over you. It's almost like you put a lid over your tears, because the Queen of Cups, she has the lid. She keeps her cup closed. So it's almost like saying it's okay to feel. She's with you, and she knows that this is what you're doing. It's like you stifle your tears, but it's okay to let them go. And she's totally connected. These two flew out of my deck together. Yeah. Okay, so I took them, and the angel card that I pulled from my heart source is, this is her, joy and contentment. She's just there, living in joy and contentment, and it's beautiful there. She loves it. She watches over you, but but she wants you to know that she's experiencing joy and contentment.
Yeah.
That's what I get. Oh, and then also at the, I don't know, the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Swords. So I don't know how old she was when she passed, but yeah, I do get very young.
I kept feeling like a little girl saying, there's so much to do here, Mom. There's so much to do here, so many choices. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
I just kept feeling that from those cups.
Oh yeah, and then the bottom of that bottom angel is ease and grace.
Whoa, that's a wicked image. Like, awesome.
Yeah, so ease and grace. I think this goes with Jay's self-care.
Yeah.
Do the self-care.
Yeah.
Letting go of some of that guilt and really making you taking care of yourself.
Because she's what is it? Joy and contentment, and then ease and grace.
It's kind of like I pull for her too with the self-care, and be gentle with herself. So spot on stuff.
I felt those messages so strongly, and so it was very powerful. And I'm glad that we could give you some comfort, Patricia. And we're very sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
I agree.
Thank you. A lot of love.
Sending you a lot of love, Patricia. Many blessings to you.
Yes. All right, guys, I got to jump off of here. I don't know how much longer you're planning on staying on, but I have to get dinner started.
Okay, man.
What you making?
Yeah.
I'm making some beef stroganoff tonight.
That sounds. I'll stick with my spaghetti.
Oh, I made chicken parm last week.
Ooh,
He said the S word, Deann. Now I'm getting weak in the knees because it's pasta.
I mean, mine's still pasta. It's egg noodles.
It is. I like beef stroganoff too, though.
I use fillets instead of like the beef tips, and I slice it up and sear it that way with some mushrooms and onions.
How long does it take to drive to your house?
I don't know.
My house.
I'll come over for dinner.
Where you at,
knock
man?
on your door.
I'm in Indiana.
What's that, Kevin?
Oh, that's right.
I'm in Illinois, so I think it might be cold by the time I get there.
We can stop by Jane's house, and Deann can meet us afterwards. She's
everybody meet in the middle.
And Jay's in California, so he's got a really long drive.
Yeah, got a long trip.
We'll have to pitch in for Jay to come.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, bye, everyone. Have a great night.
Thank you for dropping by.
Bye, Kevin. Nice
love and
to
blessings
see you.
to everyone.
Right back at you, man. Shout out to Kevin. If you
He's
guys
so nice.
He is the coolest
He's
dude.
been so supportive of me and just I really love him. He's such a sweetheart.
He is.
He really is. He really is.
He is. And I met him. I did a reading with him and Kathy on Kathy Guided Light channel too. And it's just, his energy is awesome and he's fun to be around with. And if you guys want to check out Kevin, Jane, and Deann, feel free to check out their channels in the description box. So if you guys are watching this on the replay, you want to check out their channels, Kevin's channel, Jane's channel, and Deann's channel, and Kathleen J Lightworker's channel too, and all the readers that I posted a link to on their channels. Feel free to check them out below. And since
Did you get Beverly S's question?
Oh, let me see.
There was another question. Yeah, I think Beverly had one on here. So let's see. Where's Here it is. What should I be doing to raise my vibration to feel more connected with my higher self? That's from Beverly S.
Cool. I got that one. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. The chat goes so quick, even though I put it in the time for a minute. But yes, I have 2 more questions left from K Travel and Beverly. So I got them both. So thank you, guys. You guys are big helpers. So you went to school in Anaheim. That's right. You told me that. Yes. And now again, flashbacks of going to elementary and middle school in Anaheim too. So much love.
I went to school in LA, 90045.
Oh,
I'm the OG.
Oh, with Kay's? I didn't see Kay's. Was that before Beverly's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Kay, I didn't see it.
That's all good.
They travel.
I saw it. So can I have a card, please? Let me get 7. Man, wonderful. And I should read him. He's spiritual. Okay, Kay, we got you. Pull a card for you. Maybe shuffle my cards and see which deck I can use.
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, he's a good guy. There is some. I'm reading the energy of the cards. It's a good match. Sorry,
That's okay.
I can't. You know, sometimes it's better to just do this.
Kay, are you just wondering, like, are you going to meet him again? Is this somebody you met in the past, or somebody you're hanging around now that you want to know, like, when you should go out with them? I just want to make sure I'm understanding the question right. So, met a seemingly wonderful man. Wondered when I should
Was it
meet
an
him.
internet thing?
Was it on the internet?
I feel like it's from the internet too. And I feel like his energy is pretty cool. He's a grounded guy.
He's charitable too.
Yeah, very.
He's careful with
grounded.
his money, but he's charitable.
I'm getting my pendulum saying a big yes about him.
Oh, I didn't even think about the pendulum.
I'm pulling a card for Kay, so
Yeah,
I'm using
use
my Emblem Oracle deck.
I'll use mine. Let me see. I have to calibrate it though. Pendulum, can you show me a no, please? Thank you. Can you show me a yes, please? Okay, thank you. Did Kay travel meet this man?
Oh yes, I got some good message for K travel. I got prosperity. So with this connection that you guys have too, is very prosperous. And with the peacock, it's something beautiful is coming, with this connection. And it's just like, with this message too for you, K, and just with this guy, he's very grounded and very, very, very grounded person. It's just like, with the connection you guys have is very prosperous, very beautiful too. Like in this image, like the peacock, it's very colorful and grounded too. And just like, with, just like, you said something about, not worrying about self-sabotaging it. It's always good to really take your time too, just, meeting someone new. But, with the connection, with the card for you, I have for you, K Travel, it's just like this guy is very grounded and has a beautiful energy, about him. So it's very cool, just when it comes with this connection. It's just, and yeah, it's really good. That's pretty much
Okay.
Okay. Now my spirit guides tell me to look at the bottom of the deck and just, for you K travelers, just to express your guys' authenticity, just not be comfortable being yourselves when it comes towards, getting to know this person too. And that's just my spirit guides want me to share this for you, K travelers, just to really be out your authentic selves, and not holding anything back, not, trying to be someone that you're not too. And if you guys could see it, the wolf, and it's just like always, be your authentic self. But with these two cards, and like you said you wanted one, but I pulled two. Spirit guides want me to pull two for you. It's just like your guys' relationship is going to be very prosperous. But for your advice, when it comes towards it, it's just to really continue to be your authentic selves. Just with you guys' connection, getting to know each other. So hopefully that was helpful for you, K Travels. And sorry, I'll let you guys go next. Whoever wants to go.
Okay, I got trust and forgiveness. So it's telling me I'm feeling like it's time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. I don't know if you've been through things that have hurt you in the past, and maybe you're kind of hesitant on, do I trust him? Don't I trust him? But the angel cards are saying to be assertive, as far as that doesn't mean jump right into anything, but get to know him, keep getting to know him, keep talking. But it's telling you right now that you need to wait. You guys may become a couple, because I get that he's a good guy, but it may not become anything real serious till a year from now, because you really need to get to know one another. I got down the Queen of Swords here, which is telling me he is a brilliant and experienced. He's a humorous guy. He may be a funny guy. You need to kind of cut off the people that don't serve you. If you have kind of some trust and forgiveness issues, you might have to kind of stop that. You got to learn to trust again. But yeah, I see that he's humorous. He could be, I don't know if he's divorced, but sometimes this can stand for a divorced or an unmarried person. I got the 9 of Wands as well, which is saying that, just be prepared. Ask your angels for help, pray, ask your angel for help in the situation. And the 4 of, I think this is the 4 of Swords. So see, she's meditating and praying. So it's telling you that you are going to get more insights if you just pray and meditate about the situation. It says you may need to rest or take a vacation. And allow yourself, again, it's saying allow yourself more time before making a decision. Don't make it on the spur of the moment. But you are going to, I think he's a good guy. I think he's a funny, smart guy, but it's telling you to meditate, pray, and wait a little bit and learn to work on your own trust and forgiveness. And that's what I got.
I just want to
that helps.
I just want to say hi to Russell. It says Rattan, that's my buddy Russell. What's up? Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing.
Hi, Russell.
Yes. And I have your question, Valerie, and you'll be the last person that we'll read for today too. So anyways, I'm sorry. If you want to go, Jane, go ahead.
I wouldn't mind, because I have something that's I'm just going to get really super real, because my cards got real. All right.
Okay.
And I used to try and sugarcoat everything and make everything just like say, oh, this is going to be great and wonderful. But that's just not the way it always is. Okay. So I did a Celtic Cross. The energy is, it was energy that was coming in slow. I have that. This is the slowest night in the deck. So the energy is coming in slow. It's also being crossed by tending your garden, and you're resting. You're a little weary from tending your garden. And then the basis of the situation is you've got a lot of confusion. You are confused. I don't know. What do I do? What I don't know. I see this. I see that. I don't know. And you are coming out of a period of rest where you've been resting. So you're kind of wanting to, get to know somebody. I see him, and I asked for clarification on this, but what I got was that I saw this devil card, and I asked, well, is he, I said, give me clarification on him on the devil card, which then gave me the Ace of Cups here, which would indicate overflowing with love. But I said, is he a drinker? And they said, bingo, he's a drinker. I don't know if he is or not.
Maybe that's why it's saying wait.
Yeah. And then I think there's other options out there. This is in the near future. There also might be somebody from the past that's coming in, or there are 2 children. I don't know. But you're looking at it as the beginning of a new and wonderful thing. But what you really need to do is like Deann said, you need to go inside. You need to take some you need to go inside and look at some things inside, because the Wheel of Fortune, is always turning. So the Wheel of Fortune is going to be up. It's going to be, up and down and up and down and up and down. But the outcome of the whole message is, don't ever give up hope. This is the Star card, which means hope. Don't ever give up hope. You are yeah, right. Exactly. You don't want to lose yourself in him. You want to be the star. And then I always pull angel over to the side, not angel cards, but the overall message. And it could be heartache. And I also see an institution, religious, the Hierophant, religious institutions. So I don't know what that, very strict art, to the rules, but there could be some heartache there. There either could be some heartache there, or one of the other things I've learned is whenever I get 2 3s in a relationship reading, it means there's 3 people in the relationship.
Yeah, I got sensitive emotions as well. Jane. Wonder if that's why the year from now, if, maybe wait for a year and then take time and you'll know.
Yeah, but definitely do in I know you're coming out of rest and you are so full of hope, and have that hope. Be the hope. Just get a little more information, because I don't know what this devil is. I don't know who the drinker is. Maybe it is love, but I asked, is this a drinking problem? And then I got the victory card, which my guides tell me, that's the way my guides tell me. Bingo, you got it right.
Jane, what I'm wondering is, I got the that card that it could be I don't know if they're divorced, but that card that could stand for divorced, or maybe they could be connected, because you talk about being connected to the devil. Maybe they could still be connected to an old.
Yeah, because we got the with the 2 3s, right? And then with the children, with the something with the past. But so I'm not positive about this person. Go ahead and meet him.
Yeah, it's
And
saying
get
not to wait. It's not saying to rush into anything. So
And
I think we both got that.
Yeah, and I understand that you're worried about self-sabotaging. I am a classic self-sabotager. I will make you leave me before I will leave you. That's what I do. I don't know how I've been married for 31 years.
And Kay said something powerful. Said, "I don't want to lose myself with him." And that, when I pull the authenticity card, it's really just always staying true to yourself too. Also, just for you, Kay Travel. So it's kind of like what you just said there, and it's just like always staying true to yourself. Be authentic. Not putting up a facade or anything like that too. So no matter what. So that's just want to clarify with that too.
What do you mean, Miss Charlotte? Or is there somebody named Jane in the thing?
I think she's talking to you. She was agreeing with you about self-sabotaging, what you just mentioned.
Oh, yeah. That I'm a total self-sabotager. So I get it. I get that self-sabotaging. I mean, my husband and I mean, full disclosure, we did a 10-year break. So we've been technically married for 30 years. But we separated for 10 years or something. So yeah, I self-sabotage. I will do something. And I have my walls are up, and I'm working on it. Just like I'm sure you are, Miss Charlotte. I'm working on breaking those walls down. So that's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully the cards that we share, K Travel was helpful, and many blessings to you also. And so the last 2 questions is got Beverly and Valerie S. So Beverly asks, what should I be doing to raise my vibration to feel more connected with my higher self? Thank you.
Well, let me just tell you, I don't need cards for this, Beverly. He smokes. Yeah. I do think that you should get to meet him. That you should meet him to get to know. That's what it is. He smokes. Okay, but I was getting alcohol too. So
yeah, smoking can be a vice too.
Yeah.
Or it is a vice.
But I got the cup. I got the overflowing cup. And I asked if it was alcohol, and my guides told me yes. I can only go by what my guides tell me. And Beverly, for you, to raise your vibration. Yeah, exactly, Valerie. Smokers usually drink.
Yeah, they do.
I used to smoke and drink. Okay, I don't do any of that anymore. But at any rate, Beverly, you need to ground yourself every morning. I want you to you can even do a guided meditation if you don't feel like you're like, how do I meditate? How do I ground myself? Do all of those. You're welcome, K Travel. Do all of those things. Do guided meditations if you can't get into meditating and getting, like, if you can't stop the wheels from turning, even though you're supposed to return to the breath, listen to those guided meditations. Also, stand and see roots. Just picture it as best as you can. Roots coming out of your feet and going down all through the earth. All of your ancestors, you're passing through. Your roots are going all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and then at the very center of the earth, well, there's crystals too. So set your vibrations to the crystals while you're down there. Tie your roots around, there's going to be a gold anchor down there. Tie your roots around that, some of your roots around that gold anchor. With the rest of your roots, drink up of the liquid gold knowledge, and then rubbing it and just bring it up into your body. And then just stand there and go, I bring my vibrations up. I bring my vibrations up. I bring my vibrations up. I bring the vibrations up of those around me. I raise and lift the earth. I don't need cards, man, you know?
Yeah, I was going to agree with you there, Jane. It's just like I could tell for Beverly, it's just to ground and to meditate. And just like with meditation, you could sit and read a book or also do some mindful movement too. I'm not talking about yoga. I'm just talking about with anything that just brings you passion and helps you be present in the moment. It could be just from gardening, planting some, flowers, or even cooking, toward just anything that just helps you being present and grounded. So just like, find ways to really be grounded, just, and really just with meditating too. It's just like, trusting your senses here, just, your feelings, your mind, and everything, your whole body, just, coming from the earth, coming up towards your chakras, towards your crown of the head that's connected to God. Just when you ground and you just meditate, and it just helps you connect with your higher selves. And what Jane said is spot on too. So yes.
When you said that, Jay, when you said, because I forgot to say, then see the gold beam of light connecting you to source. We are never not connected to source. We are always connected to source. Just know that to be true. And I mean, and honestly, I'll be really honest with you. A lot of this grounding stuff I got through guided meditations, because I couldn't quiet my mind. And then also Medium Kim, she's so pretty. The one that works with color, and she's got the beautiful blonde curly hair. Medium Kim has some great ways to ground and then to fine tune your aura and things like that. So I highly recommend Medium Kim. That's her name, right? Medium Kim. That's how right. You would find her. I'm sure I don't know if you follow her or not, Beverly. I know we've emailed a few. Yeah, Kim Copeland. Yes.
Thank you, Charlotte. Yes, Kim Copeland. Yeah, she's awesome.
She's really good.
Really good with the color readings too. And I got one from her, and it was just mind blowing. I was like, "Whoa, that's cool!" Because
I have to watch her.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Great. Talking about her, I think.
Yeah, he's doing her mediumship course with her too, because he shared it on his channel a lot too.
Oh,
I think
cool.
I think he shared that when we were on there too. Deann, I think he mentioned something about that.
Well, the cards I got, I did pull some cards. I got the Lovers. So about raising your vibration, how I feel this has to do with that is it's telling you to embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Enjoy being around your friends. I mean, because that raises my vibration when I'm down, talking to my friends, talking to my husband, enjoying being with them. That'll raise your vibration. It says to take care of your health and make your choices from your heart. The things that are right for you. I got the 5 of Pentacles here for you. And how I'm feeling that applies is is try to, you see this angel that's watching over this lady. He's standing over her. You always have angels around you. So kind of try to meditate and pray and let go of those negative thoughts. You know, think of positive thoughts. Maybe write down on a piece of paper every day what you have that be thankful for, what you have that you're blessed about. So your mind is always on the positive and not on the negative so much. If you do have any fears surrounding money or anything else, you know, try not to worry about that. You are being watched over. You are being watched over by angels. And the other one I got was the Six of Cups. And that reminds me of your just revisiting, embracing your inner child. You know, do things like just be a child again, laugh, be happy, enjoy yourself. You also got the obsession. You need to quit obsessing. And it says it's time to get out of your head and back into your heart, which that other one was the Lovers was talking about too. And if you do have any sensitive emotions right now, it's telling you to take care of yourself. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you laugh. Do things, you know, and like she says, the grounding things and praying and meditating and just giving up whatever your worries are, giving them up to the universe, giving them up to God, whatever you call your higher power, and just know everything's going to be okay, going with the flow. So that's pretty much what I got, the cards I pulled for you. Hope some of them helped.
I ended up pulling an angel, Beverly. You know how I'm the angel lady. And I got Archangel Sandalphon, and Archangel Sandalphon is such an amazing Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Metatron. Both were humans that walked the earth that were then granted archangelhood. They were so perfect. But and this was really interesting because Archangel Sandalphon says, tune into your divine potential, bring the world into harmony.
Beautiful card. And I pulled 2 cards for Beverly also because I didn't pull cards, but I pulled 2 Yogi Oracle cards too for you, Beverly. And this is really about commitment and creativity. Let me see if I could share these from the bottom of the deck. So just like with these 2 messages for you, Beverly, is just really staying committed to, you know, to anything that you want to do. And also with your creativity, it's just like to really have fun, you know, with your just raising your vibration, just doing things that just really, you know, spark your creativity, having fun with it too. Always staying committed to it, because when you find ways to really raise your vibration, always staying committed to it as well. And it's just like you see this image of the hand just trying to grab that energy. It's just like, you know, always staying committed to your practice, you know, when you want to raise your vibration. And also, you know, just connect with your creativity, you know, just really, you know, finding fun ways to really raise your vibration, you know, in your own way and for your self-care practice too. And so hopefully that was helpful for you also, Beverly. My spirit guide is like, use this deck right now, pull those 2 cards. So here you go. That's what I got for you, Beverly. Hopefully that was helpful.
You know what, Jay, that just reminded me of? You did at the beginning of the hour, you sat there and you were talking about what things did we do to make us happy, and what things, and we talked about music, and we talked about even watching cartoons or you know, crystals that make you happy. And I think just that laughter, all that stuff, laughter will raise your vibration. I believe it raises mine, you know?
Yeah.
Beverly, you're learning Lenormand? Oh my
Whoa,
God.
that's wicked.
Is that a hard one to learn, Jane?
Look what I got. I've got my Kippa.
Oh, I got those too.
I got my Kippa. I don't get a lot of decks. I do love my decks, but I'm not a person that collects decks because I don't have enough room for them. But I do have all my angels. But oh, your original question was to continue your Lenormand? Yeah, do
that's
it.
Right, creativity. Yeah, go for it. You know, actually, you know, you just said that, you know, stay committed to doing that and also have fun, you know, creativity. Go for it. Yes. These cards make sense now. Why my guide's like, hey, you know what? Pull these used cards for Beverly. I was like, okay. And then boom, I got those 2 cards, and you just mentioned your Lamar. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. I got to learn that. obviously.
I think
So
I got 10 decks, 15 decks, but I don't have the Lenormand one. I'll have to check that
Oh.
out.
It's a different animal all on its own. Do you watch Beverly? Do you watch House Lenormand? Do you watch Becca when she does her grand tableaus? Those grand tableaus are amazing. Absolutely. Yeah. Valerie got it right.
Valerie.
Yes,
Yes,
do
I want
it
to learn
when you
about that.
teach us. Yeah.
I want to practice.
Beverly, I see you doing that, raising your vibration, learning your Lenormand, and you're going to have a channel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I see it. And
I agree.
with that, I need to go because it's been 2 hours for me. And
Okay, Jane. No worries.
It was nice meeting you, Jane.
oh, you as well. It was wonderful reading with you. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Been a lot of fun. And hello to all the chatters. I want to say hello to Vivian, and
And
I just love the way that I just have to say it the way that Andy says it. Twig brother, Merlin's Mountain. I love the way he says Vivian.
awesome.
Big chills. Good. All right, so I'm out.
Thank you, Jane,
Yes,
for
well.
hanging here with us. Much love
Thank
to
you
you.
for the
You're so awesome.
invite.
Anytime. You're always welcome on my channel. So thank you, Jane.
I know you're
Thank
so
you.
gracious.
I think Beverly had another question on there. Said something about my original question was to see if I should continue making my Lenormand. Did you guys answer that?
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay. You said yes.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. It was wonderful. Have a great rest of the show.
You too, Jane.
too,
Thank you.
Jane.
Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye, Jane. Have a beautiful rest of your day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So you willing to do one more question, Deann?
I'm up for it if you are. If somebody's got
All right,
another one.
cool. Yes, if you guys want to check out Jane's channel, Jane the Seeker Tarot, will be in the description box below. And same goes for Deann's Shield Maidens Tarot channel. If you guys want to check her out too, her channel will be in the description box below. So if you guys watching the replay, if you guys want to check out the readers that are on this panel today, the channels will be linked below in the description box. So thank you, Valerie, for being so patient. And this is the last question before we pull the cards for the collective and I'll do a little guided meditation to help us go throughout our whole day. And it says, after 2 long failed relationships, both baby, dad, and bounced, cheated on me, when will I meet my true life partner? I'll use my... Okay, let me calibrate this. All right. Battery.
I'm getting about three years before maybe that life partner. Let me just double check that.
Any guidance for Valerie? She meet her life partner. She next year. She meet her partner next 2 years. She meet her partner in 4 years. Yeah, I got a 4 years also.
So maybe between 3 and 4 years.
Yeah. I asked 2 and it went like in a no, but I asked again, like, will you meet him next 2 or more years? And I got a strong yes. So it's going back and forth.
That's a hard one sometimes, timing, because things can change.
Yeah, and just like meeting the right partner, you got to reflect that kind of energy. You got to really practice that self-love too. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Valerie.
I'll pull one too.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Erie. And say hi to Chrissy for
Thanks,
me.
Thanks, Erie.
Yeah, she's...
Is it Irie or Erie? I wish I knew how to pronounce that. I don't want to mispronounce the name.
I think it's Irie. I think I
Irie. That's what I said the first time, but then this time I was like messed it up.
Yeah, so say hi to Chrissy when you see her, Irie. And just like with her, I think I have so much fun reading politics with her. I just don't know why is this her energy makes it fun. Because she's from, Australia. But, she makes the politics readings fun. And I also, it was just really interesting. So shout out to Chrissy.
I'm going to show mine since your deal in there. I just pulled a few quick little oracle cards. I got, Valerie, I got for you the Four of Wands was the first card, which is telling me that you're going to meet your life partner. You're going to have a lot to celebrate. You're going to have a lot of peace and prosperity with that person. You also got the Eight of Wands here, which is telling me that, yeah, when they do come in, it'll probably be coming in quickly. But right now, I think you've got too much going on in your life, you know, and you may have some stress. And even stress can be caused by positive things in your life. Doesn't have to be negative. But you may have too much going on in your life. But when they do come in, they're going to come in fast. And it's going to be the 10 of Cups for you, which is like one of the best cards in the deck. You're going to have a happy marriage. I get a loving relationship. It says with your children, or if you have children, it talks about raising children successfully. So this is a really good card, but I am getting the pendulum saying that it may take a few years, but take your time, learn to love yourself first. Don't depend on anybody to love you and make you feel happy. You be happy. You just, you know what you're worth, and you get the right guy. You get the guy that you are supposed to have. Don't settle for anybody, you know, just wait. If you need to wait, you wait, and you make yourself happy. And then when the right guy comes in, you'll be ready for him. Don't settle. And then when he comes in, you'll be with somebody else. And that's what I get.
Powerful stuff, Deann. Because, you know, the 4 oracle cards that I have for Valerie, it's just like she really wants to really meet that right partner. She's really connected by it too. And it's just like, you know, there's nothing wrong seeking a relationship, but also, Deann, what you just mentioned about, you know, really just doing things for yourself is always to find our self-worth, find our power too. And it's just like for you, Valerie, it's just like, you know, with relationships, and I need to still learn from my relationships too, because I'm still on that journey. It's just like to really connect with your power, you know, and really with your self-worth too, because you know, when we do that, when we connect with that power, just when we're just trying to find that right partner, it really just helps us build that kind of, you know, confidence within us too. And also because, you know, you have a lot of wisdom there too, Valerie. And so with, you know, with that power too, and again, like with great power comes a great responsibility. And I always say that before too. And it's just like, you know, for you, Valerie, it's just like, you know, really just connect with that wisdom that you have too. And you have that wisdom about you too. And it's just like, you know, you really know what you want, and you really just, you have a lot of knowledge about you too. Just really, and also when you connecting with your power too and all that. And in the last card that I have for you also, Valerie, is I got the news too. So you'll probably get some information when it comes towards, you know, meeting someone too. I think I like, again, with the pendulum is going to be in the next couple of years, but eventually you'll get some news about it. But what I want to go back to is just, you know, with the power card, it's just really building that self-worth too, and that power that you have too. And just like, you know, just living a life, you know, of abundance, and just, you know, doing things for yourself. And when we connect with that power, you know, in our self-worth, it really can take us far. So hopefully that was helpful, Valerie, with the oracle cards that I pulled for you too. And many blessings.
Miss Charlotte said, told her to make a list of everything she wants in a partner and give it to the universe. And that made me think, when I met my husband, I had dated all these guys, and I don't know how many of them, you know, ones that I dated, it's like, oh God, please let this work out for me. And it wasn't meant to. But when I finally gave up and says, you know what, I am meeting jerk after jerk, you know, just not good people for me. And I finally just gave it up and said, you know, God, I need your help. I'm not picking no more. Apparently I'm a terrible picker. You pick the person, and you bring them into my life, and you bring the person. And like Miss Charlotte said, this is what I want. I want somebody with a sense of humor, that's loving, that's caring, that's a good father, and it came when I least expected, when I wasn't looking for it, when I finally gave it up to God. You can say universe, the great spirit, however you call him, but that's when it worked. So I agree with Miss Charlotte. Tell God what you want in a partner, and don't settle for for less, you know? I mean, and don't think looks are everything, because looks are not everything. It's what's in their soul, who they are. If you're looking for a guy based on looks alone, there are a lot of good looking guys that will cheat on you and be jerks. You go for their soul, you know? So anyway, sorry, had to get that in there.
No, that was real.
Mama
And it's just,
preaching.
yeah, it's just like, you know, looks can come and go, but it's just like that's in the inside. It really discounts too, because, you know, appearances can be deceiving, and there's nothing wrong with looks. It's always good to have that kind of self, you know, confidence. But, you know, what's in inside is really, it's important too, because, you know, it's like, you know, how we treat people, how we, you know, be there for people, how we love them. And it's just really really takes us far too in the relationships. But I'm still learning about that too. So preach
Find
on.
somebody that makes you laugh. Find somebody
Yeah.
that makes you laugh. That is the most important, because we're all going to get wrinkles, lose our teeth, get gray hair, get bellies, whatever happens to us when we get old. But laughter, if you got somebody you can laugh and have fun with, that means everything.
What she said. Yep. Spot on. Preach. Well said, Deann. Hopefully that was helpful, what we shared for you, Valerie, and many blessings to you. Ooh, my goodness. That was fun, guys. So you want to pull the card for the collective, Deann?
Yes. I was just looking at Irie. He just told me how to pronounce his name. He said the first way you said it, Deann, not Irie. I dearly appreciate you pronounce it. It's not an easy name to pronounce or carry on. 99. Okay.
Okay.
The first way I pronounced it, he said, was right.
So was it what you said it for first time?
So he said the first way you said it, Deann, not Irie. So it's Erie. Erie. Tell me yes or no.
I said it right.
It's Erie.
Erie. Okay. Oh, okay. Erie. Cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna pull a card for the collective, and I'm gonna do a quick guided meditations, and I'll let you guys go. So I'm gonna pull an affirmation card for us too with this deck, and yeah, see what we can pull. All right, Erie's a she. Okay, gotcha.
It's a different name. My name gets pronounced all the time too. I get called Dean. It's Deann, but people always say Dean. I'll answer to it though.
That's awesome. Oh, the card for the collective.
Is there a card that you want them to have? That you want them to have? Okay. I got
awesome, really.
the wheel. So it talks about a fresh new start. There's going to be the end of delays, sudden unexpected progress, and a very positive change in your life. And also awakening, like the other lady got. Don't allow other people to dictate and run your life for you. Things are going to be changing. You're going to have a new start. So that's what I got.
I got a powerful affirmation card for us too. And this one says, place your hands on your heart, breathe, feel grounded and safe. This is how I quiet the body. This is how I steady my system. So yes, this is a powerful affirmation for all of us too, for the card for the collective, for the live stream too, just to really like connect with your heart too. Just, you know, and this is a beautiful crystal there too. And I gotta do my crystal research, but you know, with this affirmation for the collective today, it's just to really connect with your heart and to breathe and know that you are safe and you are steady and grounded. And so hopefully this card resonates for the card message for the collective today, especially for this live stream too. So yes. I think it is pink quartz, Valerie. You could be right about that. I think it is. It's pink quartz because these cards have a lot of crystals on them too. And it's just, you know, this is the same card called the Practice You deck too. This is, and This is created by Alina Broward. She made this Art of Attention yoga healing cards too. So these two cards that I shared is just from the same person. So she's really into the yoga and self-care, and she made these cool.
I like those.
Cool. Yeah.
Reminds me of my pink quartz there, represents love.
Yep. I think that's it. It's pink quartz. It's all about love.
Most important message, love. Love one another. Love yourself.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so if you guys are open to it, I'm going to do a quick guided meditation to help you guys feel grounded. So you guys could get comfy and relax.
Okay.
You guys could, stretch your arms out if you need to before we start being present and still in the moment. Feel free to do so. And I will meet you, Deann, so you can feel comfortable.
Okay, I'm going to go chill now.
Cool. You please do that. And so for all of us too, who are still here, find a nice comfortable place where you can just chill and relax and get grounded and feel comfortable within your seat. And when you guys are ready, you can start to gently close your eyes. As we are being present in this moment right now, connecting with our breath and finding that stillness where we can just connect with our breath and just being present in this moment. Let's start to connect with our breath naturally, where we can just take a breath in when we take a deep inhale and then letting go of the breath when you're ready to release anything that no longer serves us with the exhalation. And right now, let's start to set a powerful intention for ourselves for this week to really sending that beautiful and healing energy towards ourselves, towards any part that really needs some healing, sending that love and healing towards anywhere near your body, towards your heart, your mind, sending that beautiful intention, healing energy towards your loved ones, the people that you care about, and towards your environment too. And always know that we have the power to practice this beautiful form of self-care at any time of our lives. As we are continuing to connect with our breath naturally, where we can just take a breath in and inhale and holding the breath for how many counts as we wish, and then releasing the breath with the exhalation, releasing anything that no longer serves us. And as we are taking our last few breaths, finishing up, inhaling the breath in, and then letting go of the breath out with the exhalation, let's find a nice place where we can just notice anything and just really bring your awareness back into our body, stretching out the arms and legs to move the energy around. And when you guys are ready, you can start to gently open your eyes. So I hope that was helpful for you guys too. Helped you feel more grounded in everything. It's like you came back from a spa day, huh, Deann?
Yeah. Now I gotta go make dinner. At
I
least
didn't.
it's making something easy. I'm relaxed now.
Awesome. And well, hello, Kelly. She just dropped in too, just at the last minute. What's up, Kelly? Good to see you. Much love. Doesn't catch for me wellness. Shout out to you. And if you guys want to check out her channel and Deann's channel also, and Jane the Seeker's channel and Kevin's channel too. Kevin's Loving Vibrations Tarot. Their channels will be in the description box as well. And hello to Marsha Green as well. Good to see you also. And much love to all you guys. And again, guys, thank you for hanging out with us too, for, almost 2 hours, actually going for 3, but I'm not going to try.
I know.
Good. It's been so fun too. So, but I'm glad you guys liked the meditation too. Hopefully it was helpful, helped you ground your energy, helped you feel more relaxed and calm, and so on and so forth. And so Beverly, I think Beverly had a question too. Oh, that's cool. She says, I started doing what animal spirit do and let go what I need to learn. Oh, that's awesome, Beverly. Let go what you need to learn. That's beautiful. Got those yoga cards in red, have animals on it. So I started doing what animals. That's beautiful, Beverly. Awesome. Glad you're learning to let go. That's beautiful. And I'm just going to try to find what Minnassa said too earlier in the chat. Let's see if I could find it.
Minnassa?
Yeah. I think if she's still here, Tarot living with Minnassa. And I also want to highlight this too, as RuPaul says, how can you love someone else if you don't love yourself? And that's what I was talking about earlier.
Amen. Yep.
With, self-love. And shout out to Minnassa too for mentioning that. And I'll post a channel, to post a link to her channel once I get a chance to as well, because, shout out to RuPaul too for mentioning that as well. And, I don't know much about RuPaul, he's a cool guy. I have nothing against him, but what he says something too about that, and that's totally spot on. So shout out to RuPaul and shout out to Minnassa for mentioning that. I just want to point that out too for the live stream. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for hanging out with us too. Thank you, Erie, Beverly, and thank you, Deann, for hanging out with us too, and Jane the Seeker and Kevin's Loving Vibrations Tarot, and all you guys in the chat room too. If you guys want to check out Deann's channel, it'll be in the description box below. Same goes for Jane's channel, Kevin's channel, and of course yours truly too. If you guys are new to my channel, feel free to hit subscribe to on YouTube, hit the notification bell twice so you won't miss a thing when it comes to my content. If you guys want to share this live stream with your family and friends who could benefit from it, you're more than welcome to do so. If you guys want to send me a donation, and I think Russell says something about that too, feel free to check out my link tree that's pinned into the chat right now still. But if you guys are watching a replay, feel free to send a donation. If you guys want to check out my Amazon wish list, send a donation to my PayPal, or even inquire my services when it comes towards self-care and wellness. And may we continue to practice self-care that can benefit us, our loved ones, and our environment. And I believe Sonja Rayne Lee was on, I believe, an hour ago too. I don't know if she's still on. I think she's hanging out with my big sis Lisa and EQ on the Soul Sisters Tarot channel. So
What
I'm not
channel is it?
the Soul Sisters Tarot. They
Oh,
doing
I seen them advertised. I just subscribed to them.
oh cool. They did a
Yeah, I
special.
just subscribed to them. I want to watch them. I'll watch them. I got so many people I watch. It's like, you know, I try to catch everybody live that I can.
Cool. Because I think they went live just when we're just doing that live stream at 2:30 because Lisa's in California right now visiting Sonia. So, and all three of them were hanging out doing a Hollywood special. So I'm not sure if they're still on. If you guys want to check out their channel too, they'll be in the description box below, the Soul Sisters Tarot. And same goes for Sonja Rayne Lee's channel too. If you want to check out her own channel and EQ's Amazon store too, they'll be in the description links also. So I have a lot of links for people who show me support, and I like to
I do too. I make sure, like I talked about you and Ron and Kevin and all the people who've been so wonderful to help me. You know, I always try to put your links down there in the channel and try to give a shout out too, because
Sweet.
you know.
Yes, please do, Erie. Yes, shout out to Chrissy also, and her channel will be in the description box also. I think it's called Footprint Tarot because she's very funny and she's very wise. And with the politic readings, I'll read with her about politics anytime because she makes it so like engaging and fun at the same time. And she's from a different country from me too, so that makes it.
I like doing the political readings and the mysteries. I told you I just got done with that Viking mystery, so that was fun. I like doing that. The next one I think I'm going to work on is the pyramids and the Sphinx.
Ooh, I got to check out your channel and Belinda's channel too. She says she did something about ETs. I'm going to have to catch up. So I got a lot of watching to do. So when it comes to channels, but anyways, I'm going to let you guys go since you guys have stuff to do as well. So again, much love to you guys. And I will be back on live at Wednesdays. Oh, yes, I'm going to mention that too. My Wednesdays live streams and Saturdays live streams will be at night. So I'll be back on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So it's going to let you guys know. So all you guys can really just pop in and tune in if you guys want to hang out too. Because I noticed that, you know, people like to go live earlier. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to put it back to at night so people can really catch up. Especially if they want to just jump in and just say hi and all that too.
Well, send me a link anytime you want me to come on with you because it's fun.
Sounds good.
And I enjoy seeing you.
Yes, and I'd love to be on your channel too, you know.
Yeah, I've not done a live yet. We got to talk one day and you got to help me figure out how to do it because I'm just now able to do lives and I'm not sure how to do it. So,
okay, I'll help you with that.
I need a young person that's more technologically
okay,
savvy.
I got you. All right, I got you. I'm tech savvy, so I can help you with that.
Okay. We'll do it on my channel one time.
Sounds good. I'd love to be good.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm going to go make spaghetti. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Yes, bye-bye. Much love.